Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. 806. 806. 806. Catching the vibe. 806. I love a night. 806. 806. 806. 806. Shout out G. 806. 806. 806.
We're now in the mix with DJ Wolfka.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Melly Mel, and this is the Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. This is 806 The Show. We have a fantastic show for you guys today, as always. I am joined by my co-host to the left, the heavyweight champion of the world, former YS Super and Chinese food connoisseur. Make some noise for REG.
Here we go.
Another week.
Welcome back, my guy. Welcome back.
Feels good to be here.
Your streak is strong.
Yeah, streak is strong. Streak is strong. 4 years.
4 years.
4 years strong. And my co-host to the right, former Salem High football captain, inventor of the Sanji Special, the suntan Superman himself. Make some noise for Sanji. Let's go. One thing you can count on Sanji's being is he's extra.
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here. And joining us right before the P2P season starts, as regularly scheduled. But was it bi-yearly? Usually twice a year. We have him on. It's a little late this year.
Yeah.
But we got him. He was watching his Knicks. And he's not watching his Knicks anymore, so he made it here. Make some noise for Koki! And joining him, former Salem High basketball captain.
Let's go.
We got it right this time.
Yeah, my dog.
Two-time.
One time.
You told me two last time.
No. I told you by the summer I'll be two.
Okay.
One time, soon to be two.
Yeah.
P2P champion as a coach. Make some noise for Ethan, everybody.
Let's go.
I'm a man of my word. I told you, I got you.
My dog. Appreciate you, bro.
I got you.
Well,
Welcome.
806.
He got flagged last time. I was like, 2 times, bro. What was I?
Not yet.
I'm about to burst his bubble.
Speaking into existence, you know?
Are you guys gonna count the Forest River year like people count the
That's
bubble
the
year?
bubble.
The bubble.
He got the bubble year.
It counts.
We got
Champion's a champion.
We got to
Champion's a
count it.
champion.
Yeah.
Rings a ring.
All right, speaking of
I got the
champions,
trophy in the crib.
should have brought it.
That would be
Speaking of champions, and I guess there's a finals going on.
It's great finals.
it's a good finals, man.
The ratings are not saying that.
Doesn't matter. I'm watching it. I'm having a good time.
I'm having a good time with the hockey final.
I don't know what you just said.
man.
What sport's that?
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
There's a bunch of Canadians and Americans and
you lost me there.
Europeans.
You lost me.
Yeah.
What are they?
What's the little black thing?
Yeah, black thing. This sounds bad.
Yeah,
Is that like lacrosse?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So let's pay attention to the sports that we
Canadian
know.
lacrosse. Canadian lacrosse.
Canadian lacrosse.
I
That
like
makes
that.
sense. That makes sense.
That's a good way to put it. Canadian
That's
lacrosse.
a good one.
The finals. Adios, boy.
Who?
Had a big game.
What the hell?
Game one.
What the
hell?
That's your boy.
Hey, man.
Does this even feel like a finals?
It really
Yes.
don't.
It feels clearly Sanchez is having a different experience than most of us. So if
watched
you want to
every game.
explain your experience with the finals, go ahead, sir. Because
I'm enjoying it. Because every game I'm watching, I don't know who's going to win. I don't.
true.
Yeah.
That's something that I never went to a finals thinking. Even if it's like a juggernaut versus someone who shouldn't be there, I'm always like, clearly they're going to win. It's over.
Yeah.
This time, I have no idea who's going to come out the top because no matter what the OKC does, they can be winning by 30. Those last 2 minutes,
I don't know what.
it could be the only thing the Pacers need to win that game.
Right.
So that's why I'm
keep
upset with
doing
it.
that.
It happens.
I understand.
every
I
single
understand.
They are
round.
exciting games. They're
I
very
understand.
close games.
It's gonna catch up to them, but
It's like hitting a scratch ticket
man.
once
They're
a
at
week.
the end of the
You're
line
not going to be
anyway.
able to
yeah,
do
pretty
that.
Let
much.
it catch up
that's
now.
it, right?
You got to make it like 6 o'clock though.
Yeah, it's late. It's late. Like
You know what I'm saying?
8:30.
Because I'll watch a half, go to bed, I work in the
That's why
morning.
you're gonna miss everything.
You know, like,
Because the second
last-
half.
the
that's
last
when the ratings
game-
are low.
The last game, I was at the movies, then I came back and watched the second half. Oh, word.
Yeah.
Felt perfectly.
You're wild. I haven't watched. No, I did watch the last game for a little bit of it, but it wasn't really. I don't know.
I watched it because I put a same game parlay. That's the only
Yeah.
reason why I did it. I was
Yeah.
like, we just
For gambling reasons is probably the
gambling
only reason we're
reasons.
watching.
I had to. And Miles Turner
just-
sucks. He
this
killed
is-
my bet, bro. man.
Miles Turner.
How you big for nothing?
Crazy how
man?
he's still there, right?
Who?
He's not leaving, ever.
He's been in trade talks every
Every single year since he
Beginning of the,
started.
hey,
He's
if
been
they win a title, shit, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I stuck through all the bullshit.
Right.
Values up.
Did you see his ID? He got it his rookie year.
That's just
It's
fucking-
so worn out. His face is barely even on it,
Yup.
but it still scans. That's all that matters.
That's it.
Y'all niggas know who I am. I've been here the whole
It's
time.
legit. You know,
Ethan, you been watching the finals at all? I know your boy's not in it, so basketball doesn't really exist.
Nah, I haven't. I haven't tuned in yet. I haven't tuned in. It's not.
It's almost late, my boy. You gotta start
almost
watching.
over.
Nah, it's not.
It's been 3 games.
It's not
so
too
far.
exciting for me.
No, right.
Exactly how Sanchez said. Like I don't know what's going on, so I haven't really tuned in too much. I don't really care.
Yeah,
My dog is already out.
yeah.
It's just been
So
over
you
for
haven't been
me.
watching none of the playoffs, huh?
Nah, it's
So,
just
like,
been over for me.
It's been a long, it's been a long month for you. So what is your plans? Like, eventually, I know I talk about LeBron needs to retire, but out of spite, this nigga's gonna play 5 years because you heard me say that.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen when he's done? Are you gonna just like?
What's gonna happen to me?
Yeah. Is basketball over?
Do you have a second?
Are you moving on to hockey?
Who's your favorite player besides LeBron?
I fuck with a couple people. I like Ja.
Yeah,
I fuck with Ja.
Yeah.
Next,
Eventually, he'll play.
Ja's gonna kick himself out the league.
fuck
Next.
Nah, he got it. He go get it
been
together.
like
He
3
go-
years.
I like Luca. I fuck with Luca.
Okay.
He with Braun now, so I fuck
Ethan,
with
do me
Luca
a
even
favor.
more.
Lick gum.
My fault, buddy.
Yeah.
And he's in shape now. I seen Luka in the offseason
Yeah,
in
he
shape.
lost
I know.
mad weight. He lost mad weight. We good.
Yeah.
About to win 2 in
But
a
do
row.
that during the season, though.
I'm sorry. I'm
Has to
sorry.
stay. Has to stay.
I'm sick of seeing niggas in the offseason look. Everybody looks amazing in the offseason.
Not
I saw
Luka.
Ben
Not
Simmons
Luka.
hitting threes.
Not Luca, bro.
Not Luka.
ain't never
That
looked
boy
like
been
that.
fat every single
Luka
summer.
ain't never looked
and he
like
lost
that.
weight during the season.
Drinking beer.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, smoking hookah,
Yeah, smoking
living
hookah,
life.
Yeah.
Hookah Luka.
Different now.
Yeah, hookah
It's
Luka,
him being- His problem is he can't guard nobody. Is him being lighter really gonna? It's effort. It's not really like.
No. I would. Since I lost weight now, and now that I go and play basketball, I'm way lighter.
No, I
and that
get
was
it.
years ago.
But you
feel me?
care
Like,
about guarding people.
No, I don't.
He don't.
I never played
He
defense.
never.
Me neither.
He
My
ain't
whole
never
life.
played
But now you can
defense.
try.
whole life, nigga. I
But
don't
now,
even
like,
play D.
I
got
could
jumped
really,
for, nigga.
I could really stay in front of somebody and really, like, you know. And I know if Luca got way better everything than I got for sure.
Nah,
so
I don't
he's
think so. Nah, come on, man. Give yourself some credit.
no,
man.
I'm talking about trainers and just like you know, just the money wise. He can get
Trainers are
anything.
good.
He can get
Yeah.
anything. He can get anything.
Yeah, he definitely got all the resources.
Hell yeah, all of
He
them.
got the money to
Bro,
do it.
if I have my job, man, I feel like I'd be so good if I could just focus every hour of the day. Like
We got Adderall for that.
No, no, but like NBA players, every hour of the day.
That's what I'm saying.
Mine always basketball.
Luca could just lock in for the whole 24 hours and not
Training
think about
every
nothing.
day.
And you know what's fun? I'll give him credit. This is his first summer in LA, and you're locking in. You could have had at least 3 Kardashians by now, at least.
He's white.
Couple Jenners.
Chloe.
Yeah, Luca
He's-
can.
he's white.
He's white. They don't like.
It's black.
Nah, they
he has a
switched.
step back 3.
They
I
don't
think it's
like-
black.
They switched up, right? Didn't they switch
Have
up?
they?
They were white boys now. I think.
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
that's
who.
Travis Barker.
Travis Barker and the
There
other
you go.
one.
He's tatted. He looks kinda
Who's Kim
darker
with?
now.
I don't think Kim's with any. Well,
I have no idea.
don't
That's
shit
all I
somebody's
got.
fucking-
That's all I got.
Shit somebody. Yes. but-
Isn't Kylie with that?
Timothy Chalamet.
With
Oh,
Chalamet.
look at
He's
that.
your boy.
So yeah.
My
Nah,
boy.
nah,
My
nah,
boy.
I fucks with him. I fucks with him. So damn, maybe yeah.
Yeah,
Luka
fine,
might
yeah.
be next.
Luka next. But like,
I think they.
LA's definitely a dangerous place for temptation. You know?
And he's staying focused.
Yeah, that's the best part. Is he staying in LA doing everything? Is what I want to know.
You're an athlete. Your temptation is everywhere. You in Oklahoma
No,
City.
true,
your
true.
Okay, but if you're in Oklahoma City, I'm not saying they don't have clubs and strip clubs.
They have that.
crazy.
They have
Oklahoma
that.
City.
Bro, I don't even want to know what a fucking strip club looks in Oklahoma City.
They might-
Cheaper than fucking LA.
Hey, what's that shorty from Daisy Dukes from They Farmers? They might have
Would you-
some nice
what?
looking
What'd you say?
farmers. Daisy Dukes.
Daisy Dukes.
If you look good in Oklahoma City, you are going to LA. Like you're leaving. Like
Daisy Duke lady.
But that Dukes are
Dolly
hazard.
Parton?
That one of those.
She's like 100 years old.
Yo, I had the biggest crush on Dolly Parton.
She's
growing
beautiful.
Up. She is, but my thing was
the titties.
Yeah.
big old bitties. Yo.
I saw her when she was younger. Man,
Black and
white?
Listen.
Was it black?
Man, it was. Man,
Listen.
young daddy.
You
Oh,
would have wore a cowboy hat, say yeehaw. Yeehaw.
Cowboy hat.
hey man, change subject.
Good old Dolly.
I'm not gonna lie to you. A little behind the scenes. I'm trying to figure out a way to get back to the finals, but I can't get from Dolly Parton to like Dolly Parton to fucking finals. So I'm just gonna do a hard
Okay,
transition.
see, well, he thought you were
You can go back.
Yeah, you
Go back.
Circle back.
I know, like last episode. I know we don't want to talk about the finals, but
Yeah.
Adam Silver says I have to talk about it for at least 15
Honestly,
minutes.
I like watching SGA play, like just
Yeah, that's a fact.
just kind of breaking down his game.
We saw what it looked like when he doesn't get calls.
which is
I don't know
what the finals
that was
supposed
one-
to
that
be.
was
What
one
the playoffs supposed to be.
Right.
He led the league in points even without his foul.
No, I get it.
True.
I get it. But I'm talking
So
about.
it's like it's all that foul shit.
Yeah, that's
like,
the-
whatever,
but
bro.
that's the regular
He's still
season.
outscoring y'all niggas.
That's a regular season.
Yeah.
The playoffs things.
He just dropped like 30.
No. I'm not saying. I'm just.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
He was his shooting was a lot
So
worse.
what I
this-
learned
this
from
time
the,
around.
I learned from this finals and in the maybe one game in 10 minutes that I've watched, it's
all.
OKC's not as invincible as I thought. Because I thought these niggas were going to just roll through Pacers, and they might still.
I think it's like matchups
The game,
for sure.
the game 3. I know by the time this comes out, the series is over. Someone's having a parade in a bullshit city.
In a random
mean-
city.
A parade in Indianapolis. Woo! Where they going? Where they going after?
Like-
Hooters, nigga.
They're gonna fly out to
Bottles of Hooters,
Vegas.
nigga.
They'll fly out to Vegas somehow.
Yo, if your
Indiana.
team in your city wins a championship and they have to fly to another city to celebrate, your city ain't shit.
That's what was it? Kansas City? Didn't they? The Chiefs
have
in
to.
football. I think
They
they
have
flew
to.
to
They
Vegas
have to.
go celebrate.
You can't.
Yeah, but they didn't have a parade in Vegas. He just went over.
No, they did.
No. I'm not
but
talking
after-
about parades. I'm talking
after
about
the
like.
You're talking about
championship.
most
After party.
Yeah.
most people fly straight to Vegas regardless of
should go
where
to a
they
bar.
are.
Boston's not known for something being like the greatest club spot, but the Bruins won a championship and these niggas ran a bag at Foxwoods.
Bruins.
What? That's a lot of hockey talk. in this
Hockey
lady. Yo,
talk.
Jesus.
See?
Bears? Talking about Bears?
What is this hockey? What is this hockey talk about?
Talking about Kodak Bear? What is this?
So who we have winning it? I still got OKC.
I still
my
do too.
opinion.
I still got OKC too.
I think they'll figure it out
I still got Pacers in 6.
this time because you switched every other
No,
episode.
last episode said the same thing.
But the
Six.
episode before that, you said.
Before that, I thought it was a different series.
No, I thought it was
I
going
know-
to be
I
a
know what I was
sweep.
walking
thought it was
into.
gonna be a sweep, bro.
Like, are we gonna start
I said
give-
6 regardless, but now I'm going
Yeah.
Pacers rather
Are we
than
gonna give Rick
OKC.
Carlisle credit, man?
Yeah,
for
man.
good
Dude,
coaching.
yeah.
He's been a great coach.
He's looking like Pop out there.
Yo,
Not like no
Yes.
Tibbs or none.
he's,
yeah, Tibbs out here.
he's adjusting though.
Amazing segue.
Yeah, Tibbs.
So,
yeah.
after having one of the most successful seasons that Knicks has had
In
since
25
I've
years.
been alive,
25 years.
yeah, since Patrick
That's a long
Ewing.
time.
Not Patrick.
Basically.
the front office of the Knicks thought the move to go with is firing their head coach.
Smart.
It's a New
Very
York thing.
smart.
So I had an interesting theory that why New York's has been successful and that why is it just going to stop, y'all. That was your peak. So James Dolan
Yep.
has a reputation of being very involved in shit and mucking shit up and doing shit his way. But the last few years, it seems like he stepped away. Why? Because he's paying attention to the sphere in Vegas getting built.
Yep.
So now that that's built, and he's like, all right, that was his new tour. He's like, all right, Knicks is cool. Oh, y'all gonna make me my money. I'm gonna go focus on this. All right, this is cool. All right, sphere's right. All right, let me go back to Knicks. Yeah, let's fire Tom Thibodeau. Let's do all this shit. I don't know.
I honestly think that was a player's decision.
It was.
I didn't give a fuck about him
too.
anymore.
They were tired of that
they were too
motherfucker.
tired though.
Motherfucker who doesn't take
tired.
breaks is asking to take a break.
Did you see that they
Right.
never practiced end the game plays? I just saw that today.
Yeah, bro.
Or full scrimmages,
There
you know?
was, yeah, there was a lot of behind the scenes thing, and finally they
You
were
guys
like,
both play
what?
high school ball. How much of practice is end the game plays?
A lot. Usually end of the practice.
That's a fact. We used to do like 10-second shit. trying to inbound and do like plays like that. On
And the fact that
Because that's the only thing you need to be a coach.
the best league in the world, you're a coach who's not. What are you doing in practice?
Right.
Suicides, running, probably. That's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a problem. Like,
That ain't good.
I don't know who to blame. I don't know who to blame on this. I don't know whether to blame the coaches
Tips.
or the players.
Tips.
Because you got to adjust with the times.
Right.
You can't ride these motherfuckers like you used to, like in the 90s and 2000s. You can't do that anymore. Like, you can't just like scream at like these motherfuckers come into the league. Now they're gonna come into the league multi-millionaires already. So like
Right.
they don't have to listen to you. But also like
That's also, I hate that shit too.
players, you niggas need to be coached. You need to learn you stop being so soft.
Right.
So it's kind of weird like what they have to meet in the middle.
But now it's more pressure on the players now coming.
Oh, you guys
coming
gonna win.
this year. This year now coming up. All right, you wanted the coach gone. Now, what's the excuse that we don't make it that far again? Which probably, actually, no, we might make it far again because the East is whack.
East.
right
East
now.
is
whack.
weak as hell.
He's hurt.
It's really, really.
Y'all have a
weak.
solid team. I don't
Especially
know
with Tatum,
what they
now
gonna.
might miss the whole season or half of the season.
They talk about he might
Not
come
playing
back
whole
half
thing.
season. I'm like,
No.
sit him out the whole
No,
year.
whole
You
year,
don't
yo.
come back for what? Sit him out
Right.
the whole year. Call this shit a wash. Like, we're not gonna see him until 2027. What is he gonna do?
Are we calling this a rebuilding year for the Celtics?
I don't know if
It
it's
is.
rebuilding.
I think
but
we're
like,
No.
it's just-
I think we're gonna be good regardless.
You might have to say we give him because Jalen Brown just went to surgery.
Right,
He's gonna be
Jalen
ready.
Brown.
He'll be ready.
Yes, but is he going to be 100%?
right.
no.
Ready for the league and not 100% is different things.
And
so
he got
did I
time.
see
That's just
correctly?
a
I know it was
miss-
one of
that's
those
a
fake
miss.
pages. Uncle Al did retire.
Nah,
No.
it's fake.
That was fake.
Yo.
Fucking Theo, hey, stop doing that shit.
Yo, I see that.
Honestly,
was like,
honestly,
Fake page, fake
online
page. He
is
said-
getting wild.
Yo,
I don't know what. Like
seriously, I don't know
Facebook is the
what's-
worst.
Yo, this is-
We just had my boy Rashad on last week. He
did it again.
and he did it again today. He said something. What was it? I was like, bro, you gotta like.
Who was today's?
It was something like completely fake.
the
What
fake
was
page.
it?
Oh, like
Yeah.
Kevin Durant is
Kevin Durant
officially on the
Oh, to San Antonio?
Yeah,
officially.
Yeah.
Officially. I was
I'm like, no.
Yeah, you see.
That ain't
Yeah,
happening
that's-
yet.
I'm gonna tell him like, yo,
I need a source.
no, what you need?
gotta source everything
If it
out.
don't come in the alert on your phone, it is like.
That's why we need Woj back. We need
But
a
if it
Woj bomb.
don't come from Shams, it's not.
Yeah,
I don't like
Shams.
Shams. I don't like
But Shams is Woj.
And
He
We're
is
getting,
what Woj was.
we're getting fake Shams too.
We getting fake
yeah,
shots.
yeah, yeah,
now.
that's
I-
fine.
No, but I'm not talking
Coming through
about
with
like. My phone is programmed when some like right now. It just told me the finals about to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
If I don't get the that shit
Right.
didn't happen.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I knew. I was
get
like, oh,
notified for
I was like, oh, Al didn't retire there. I didn't
No.
get that. I mean,
Nah, Theo's
And you
still
gotta be
playing.
smart to like something like that would be everywhere.
right.
Like Kevin Durant of San Antonio, you think you're the first nigga to notice that shit? Like, come on, like clearly, you breaking this? Oh, look, comment. The fucking post says 12 hours ago. No one else. Like, come on.
Part of me don't even like. We've been through this mad times with Kevin Durant. Like,
Yeah.
like big blockbuster trade, going to Brooklyn, going to Phoenix.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
So
That's
this
your boy.
time it's like,
I don't really care where he goes.
yeah, right.
That's
But
your boy.
I think I'm gonna still be.
But I've heard that who's this other player? Fuck. Damn. There was another player who's less than KD that was looks like they're getting more trade shit for him than it's KD. I forget who the player was.
Oh, in
Less
Phoenix?
than KD.
Like KD, the package they
Yeah.
presented for
Well, he's
KD
old.
is less than the package that I can't remember the guy, man.
Man, it's 37.
Like
36.
7 years old.
Yeah.
True. Not just
Oh,
Phoenix.
I'm not trading my fucking future for
Well, the package we
37.
Yeah,
see,
37
the package
crazy.
we see, it was like the dude who just won Rookie of the Year, the number 14th pick.
in San Antonio, you're talking.
Oh,
Vassell or
Yeah, whatever.
Castle.
yeah, like that Castle. something
It's
like
like
that.
a lot of
two dudes in the 14th overall pick for Kevin Durant, and it looks like that's going to be the trade. Like
Well,
I'm almost sure by the time you guys watch this episode, Kevin Durant will be on another team.
Say between this week or next week.
We'll
Between
have
weeks.
some breaking news stuff. We're prepared. We have everybody on deck. We got we got some mics. We got some TV shit at the crib. Trust me. This summer we're gonna get you guys with the breaking news. No longer will you have to wait a week and a half till the episode comes out to get our beautiful faces talking about this shit.
Yeah.
So what's next for the Knicks, coach?
Who do you want to coach?
Me, I've been saying this for the longest time, but it's never gonna happen.
Mark
Just
Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
Even
right?
Stephen A. said it.
Yo, Mark
It's so
Jackson.
perfect,
It's
bro.
not. It's not gonna happen. It's
not.
just.
You seen how he built the Warriors?
It's clear. He's
That's
clearly
what I'm
blackballed.
saying. Oh,
He's
yeah.
clearly. It's
He is
as
clearly.
clear as day. Like
Oh,
He's been
but-
gone for a long time too. So
Yeah,
and he
but-
never comes up as like. No, there was a time where they were interviewing him for like just to be like, oh yeah, we're
Yeah, we
trying,
just
but he
did
never
it,
had a
but-
real shot.
yeah,
What I think is hilarious, James Dolan, the Knicks, that the list of coaches all had jobs.
4 coaches.
All of them already had a
asking
Right.
permission to
4
interview
coaches.
you.
And
Imagine
they
that.
said,
3 of them said no.
Nope.
One hasn't said shit yet.
Nope.
It's like, nah, you can't interview our coach.
Dallas
They
hasn't
gonna
said shit
bring.
yet.
Dallas
They
said no.
gonna
Didn't know it?
promote
Yeah.
Rick Brunson. Rick Brunson gonna be the
That'd be
coach.
crazy.
But there's
He got
some
fired.
players are not liking.
He just got fired.
He gonna be
No?
the coach
Get
though.
fired.
No,
That was a
but
fake
there was
one. Got caught.
I got caught?
got
You got me. You got
But
me.
That's the only. That's the only
some
thing.
players were saying they didn't want.
That's the only thing that makes sense though. If they only interviewing coaches that already are on teams, they're not really looking for anybody because they already got somebody. That's what I think.
I wouldn't
Imagine
mind Mike
father,
Brown.
son.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, but it won't happen.
Brunson's not Rick. Is
Either
not
Mike
Some people on
Brown.
the team already don't like.
What's his name? Malone from Denver.
Mike
He was
Malone?
Mike Malone. He
Mike
was good,
Malone.
and then
Yeah.
The thing about Mike Malone, I hear that he's very similar to Tibbs, and I
Yeah.
think they want somebody more.
Yeah.
what about
Is
the guy from Memphis? Jenks?
I think that would be a good pick.
Jenkins,
Motherfucker was a second seed before he got fired because
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying.
I
I
still
don't
don't
know
understand.
what.
And
Yeah, a lot
no
of
explanation why he got fired.
Nah, they were beefing. I remember Desmond Bain and one of their other teammates, Aldama, they got into like almost a fist fight on the bench, and I don't think Taylor Jenkins did anything about it. He just let it rock. And I don't
Like,
think
they grown-ass
the front-
men.
I don't
Let
think
them
the front
fight.
office
They
like
get
that.
paid more than I do. Fuck
Right.
that.
I'm
Let
not
them
getting
fight each
in
other.
the way.
I don't think the front office like that.
If I was a coach, I don't think you niggas can get hurt. You can. I was gonna have to just put in the locker room and just swing it out. But
Nah,
the last thing you want is just
Need
start like.
one swing. Y'all get one swing. That's it. Pick it up. Like
Bring
everywhere
back
else.
Jeff Van Gundy. He's an assistant now. Bring
Jeff,
him back.
they're saying Jeff might be
Bring
an
him back.
option.
You know,
but I
speaking
doubt
as
it.
assistants, and I don't know why this guy hasn't got a job. Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell
He's
definitely.
also an option.
Like I don't
He's
like.
if Missoula fails.
What? I'm talking about the Knicks.
I know.
Yeah, but I
we're
think they
keeping him
should.
in case Missoula fails.
If you talk to our uncle hates Missoula. He wants him out of there. He wants him.
But like,
He wants him
yo, trust me. I have coworkers
Yo.
who do the same thing. What has he done that makes you think that he needs to get fired? I don't understand that.
My uncle said he didn't call no timeouts. You guys are up 20,
That was the
and
first-
they're
the
coming
first
back,
season.
and he wasn't calling no timeouts. It's just to stop the runs. That's what my uncle says. He didn't stop no runs in no series. They let every team come back.
You
That was
definitely
definitely the
notice
first
he
season.
don't make too many adjustments. He's just like,
Yeah.
nah, keep on
He
going.
just lets them keep shooting
Yeah,
threes.
keep shooting them threes.
He lets them
Let
keep
it
shooting
fly.
threes.
He's one of those, like, let
Live
it
and
fly.
die by
But I
that. Live and
always
die
say,
by that.
man,
Play defense. Let it fly. Yeah.
You play defense.
it
you let
clearly worked. It just didn't work this year. Like you know what I mean?
There's those first two games he was missing
Does,
open
like,
shots.
does a championship give you anything? Like, I would think if you win a championship, you get maybe 3 years. Like, you're good. 3 to 5 years, like you're good.
Everybody's saying, I keep seeing on Twitter, if Tyrese wins it this year, he's already above CP3. And I don't believe that.
All right,
Crazy.
That reminds me.
crazy.
You feel
so
me?
I have a
That's
coworker.
crazy.
Like the whole ring culture shit fucked everything up. Because
Yeah.
how is Tyrese Halliburton better than CP3?
Here's the shit that pisses me off.
That's crazy.
No.
It's ring culture and it's
16 and-
what's the word I'm looking for? That it's just happening right now and people forget. I forget what the word is.
Like people arguing, like
no,
I know
just-
exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right? I have a
got you.
coworker, and last week I was gonna roast him,
Yeah.
and I forgot, so I'm gonna roast him this time. His name is Derek, and I told him, I said I was gonna say I won't say his last
Derek.
name. No. I'm a nice guy. I told him,
I
like,
don't
yo,
know him,
listen,
so I
he
can't
said
say
something
Derek
so
White.
egregious
Derek
to me.
White. Derek
He said
White.
It
something
was Derek
so
White.
crazy to me that I was like, nigga, I got to shit on you. Like, I can't. And he watched it, so I was like, Derek, nigga, you crazy.
Derek, you got yours coming right now. Get him, Mel. Get him.
This motherfucker said,
This motherfucker.
and he's literally the Boston fan who just like lose 3 games in a row, like, oh, what the fuck? He's one of like those.
all of them.
Halliburton has been doing his little run. This nigga told me, he didn't even tell me, he was just speaking behind me, and it made me stop what I was doing at work and drop everything.
It's one of those moments you had to
This
turn
nigga
around.
said right now he'd pick Halliburton over Jason Tatum.
Yeah, nah, he's smoking that good.
that's crazy.
He's
How
smoking
quick?
that.
I was like, do you remember?
Good.
Do you remember him holding his son up with a confetti? That was like a year and a half. Do you remember that? This nigga was holding a baby. Like,
bro, he's in the MVP talks every year.
That's crazy. That he bugging. Even for a Knicks fan like me, he's bugging.
Yeah.
Like, how would you say
Why-
that?
Why would that
I don't
even
like
be?
the Tatum.
he said, but then he tried to like clarify. He's like, oh, with his ball in his hand, last minute. I was like, all right, Halliburton has a couple clutch shots.
I like those shots.
a lot of clutch shots. But there's a lot of
bet
clutch
you he'll
players.
try to do that
Derek
again, he
Fisher
won't
was
do it.
clutch too.
So was Robert Horry.
And Robert Horry.
You're not taking them niggas.
not-
Chauncey Billups. You're
I'm not taking
him.
Chauncey Billups over Chris Paul.
Tony Parker. A lot of rings.
He really said Halliburton's better
Oh,
than
and
Tatum.
then like, you know what I thought he was saying? I don't know if he said bet. He said he would take Halliburton over Tatum.
I'll take Iguodala.
I'll take Tatum with the bum
It
leg
gave
right
me
now.
those
Like,
vibes.
what?
It gave me the Max Kellerman vibes.
He's bugging.
And then I turned around and I was just like, Do you just like you know people just say shit to just get a rise out of people? I shit on Kevin
I think
Durant.
that's what
You know
it
what I mean? But no, I was like, yo, he doubled down the next day. You know what is funny? That's the day he hit the that night he hit the fucking shot.
That shot. Oh.
So he came in like, yo, you see? And then that nigga scored 11 points the next game. And I was like,
Did you hit him with a UC?
yeah,
You see?
nigga, you know, Mel walks in at 7:30 in the morning. What happened? What happened? Fuck out
Yeah, nah, that's
yeah, that nigga motherfucker was
I think
high.
people get too excited too quick about like
You know,
when players start doing good and like,
There was
oh,
a
he's
force,
the
there was a
greatest
poll that
of-
came out, and who was the most depressing fans and negative fans? It was Dallas this year, obviously,
Yes, you know,
they lost
Nico.
and then it was the
fucked that
Celtics.
up.
Celtics.
Yeah.
And to be the most depressive fans when your team is a defending champion is kind of wild.
Crazy. We be shitting on our own. We be driving players out of our own.
Seriously, though. And that's why-
we had Kyrie over here. We had who else we drive out of here?
And that's
Kemba.
why people
We
be like,
drive-
yo, why you such
Kemba
a
definitely.
why you don't like Boston teams? No, I don't have no issues with the teams. I have
the
issues with the
fans.
fans.
the fans, man.
Sometimes I hate grouping myself with them.
I'm a big
Yo.
fan, but
Sometimes I even hate saying I'm a Boston fan because like how these guys fucking
Bro, like it's
Honestly,
crazy.
yeah, for
like I
sure.
have no issues.
everything is
It's
just
the
like
teams. It's just the
emergency.
fans,
It's
bro.
0 to 100. Oh my God, blow up the team. Trey Brown. I was like, we
Trey
won
Brown is
a
like the one that, like,
championship.
that one pisses me off so much.
It's just like, yeah,
Trey
yeah,
Brown,
it's just-
like,
we
what?
just spoiled. It's just
Yeah,
like, yo,
that's
just like,
what it is.
It's
Spoiled.
just a generation of just
Entitlement.
Entitlement. Like, yo,
yo.
you weren't there when Ricky Davis was starting a shooting guard. You
And that's
weren't
what I'm
there.
saying. Everybody that's saying it, they didn't watch CP3. CP3 is one of
Yeah.
my favorite point guards ever. To say Tyrese Halliburton is better than him
Nah, that's
because he
wild,
wins a
though.
ring.
That's
They be quick to forget.
Like
point
what?
guard.
CP3 was going
The
against
way I
players
see
Tyrese
Rick,
never won
and-
against.
And
It's
I,
different.
I'm
He was
definitely
different.
on the point saying like, I value winning more than most things. When we have these discussions about who's
Yeah.
the great, who's the thing, I value winning. When I'm talking about rings to me is what sets you apart when you're already in the higher up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we're comparing Kevin Durant to Kawhi Leonard, I might put Kawhi higher just because he has 2 titles or 3 titles, whatever he has. But they're compared. I'm not putting a Halliburton over a Chris
Hell,
Paul
that's-
just because he has 1 title. Your stats have to be close, and the rings are supposed to be the things that.
not even
CP3
You know what I
is
mean?
like I'm pretty sure he's top 5 in assists all time.
CP3 is one of the best point guards
He's the
of all
best
time.
point guard.
He
man.
is a point guard. He's the
three
definition
right
of
now?
a point
That
guard.
nigga
Top
played
three,
82
LeBron,
games.
yeah.
He's
this
up there in
season.
steals.
He might be 2.
Yeah,
actually.
he up there in steals
He's
too.
crazy.
He's
Nasty.
like,
So I have a question. So if SGA wins, is he the best Thunder player ever?
see, like that's crazy to say.
That's wild.
Nah, that's
Because
not.
Russ was
KD.
the one.
Yeah, but
Russ was the one.
what SGA is doing right now and wins a chip, would you put him as the all-time Thunder?
You gotta do shit multiple times for me. You have
Chris Paul's
to.
number 2.
Number 2.
You have to like.
Assists?
Assists all time, yeah.
We just saw like
Come on, how?
who just
Yo,
won
the
it? Look at
longevity,
Denver.
too.
Look at Denver. We're talking about Jokic being the great. He's winning championships. If Jokic never wins another championship,
Doesn't matter.
you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter if he wins another one.
He's still great.
He's already at the top of the mountain.
he's
You gotta do it multiple times. Is my point.
What fucks me up with Jokic is that they gave him number 15 and they ain't let Melo retire.
That
That's
was
a
real.
whole
as
That
fuck.
was some
That was
dirtbag. That was
you
personal.
feel me?
That was
That's
personal.
super
That was super
personal.
Yo, but that's the
All
NBA
personal.
always
But-
like,
super
but
personal.
doing that to like
Yo,
I
players.
think when they gave him 15, they didn't know the second round pick was gonna be.
Not
Kobe.
for sure, but
You know what
still,
I mean?
like,
but
but
still.
still,
to let anybody
Even touch that
even
number.
that you let a second rounder who got
Yeah,
picked
yeah,
during
you're
a
right.
commercial take Carmelo
Taco
Anthony's
Bell.
number.
yeah, you
crazy.
right.
That's crazy.
That is
That's
crazy.
mad.
I think everybody on this table had a powder blue 15 Carmelo jersey. I think,
Fire.
Yo, I
Triple,
think-
triple platinum.
yo,
My brother had the blue with the. Remember the yellow cursive?
yeah, you see, I think we
The
all,
al-
everybody
the
owned the
alternate-
Carmelo.
the alternate Carmelo
Like,
jersey.
You said my brother. I was like, nigga, me? I almost forgot we had
You had
another one. I was
another
like,
Nah.
I was like, nigga, I didn't have no
I
powder
never
blue
liked that one.
jersey.
I didn't like that one.
Speaking
Yeah, it was a little
of
different.
speaking of
Powder blues are
Melo,
great, though.
Yeah,
we saw Lance and Beasley
Beasley?
go 1-on-1.
yeah, that
My
one.
boy.
Melo and Beasley. I should have had this both because of the
Melo and
question.
Beasley?
Whatever. Melo or Beasley, who wins in 1-on-1?
Yo, if Beasley was to get his mental health together,
Yo,
he would have been one of the top players in the NBA.
Yeah, absolutely.
I watched the Big Three just for him. When he's cause what he does, man, is crazy. You
can't stop it.
You can't stop that.
But
Guy.
Melo said he's never in his life lost a 1-on-1 game.
He'll lose to Beasley, and I like Melo, and
Yeah.
I think he'll lose to Beasley, man. Beasley is different
Because
I know,
he had
I
to
know,
stop
but
Beasley.
Beasley,
And
is
if I had
different.
to put 12 of them together, Beasley's a better defender
The
than Melo
fact
is.
that we're even we're saying either you're saying and I think Melo would win. But the fact that there's even a
Mike.
discussion when Carmelo Anthony's a Hall of Famer and Michael Beasley like played a few seasons. The fact that we're even like, damn, says how good Michael fucking Beasley is.
Yo,
one-on-one game is
the best freshman of all time.
He's a force, bro.
He's a force.
Real
And he
quick,
plays defense.
y'all think Giannis is going anywhere? Because now he's saying he hasn't requested a trade.
Not yet.
And the funny thing is, we've been like, I've had a couple episodes we talk about Giannis moving. There's been a lot of reports. He's never once said that he wants to leave. This is all everybody else around him saying like, yo, he should be out. Where is he going? But he never.
I think he wants to stay with that good guy image. But if it's not this summer, definitely by the February trade deadline. Is it February? He's gone. He's not gonna stay there. He's missing out on money.
Money doesn't want.
He can be a superstar.
He wants to win. He wants to win.
That's the thing.
He already won once, and
But
he
he's not
wants that
gonna
same
win in
feeling
Milwaukee.
again.
I can tell you that. He's not winning in Milwaukee no more.
Yeah, that's like most people say, yo, give me some more pieces. And then you give me pieces, and you got rid of the pieces I needed. Now we don't win shit.
The same thing when LeBron left to Miami. Nobody want to go to Cleveland. Nobody want to go to Milwaukee. Milwaukee's
Bro,
terrible.
it's fucking cold out.
Nobody wants to go to Milwaukee.
Wisconsin.
No, nobody want to go to Cleveland. That's why Braun left. Giannis is gonna have to leave. Nobody's gonna go over
It's
there.
the same way Jokic. He's gonna leave.
Nobody's
Denver.
gonna go over there.
He's gonna
Nobody's
leave.
gonna
You gotta wait for Dame.
Jokic might-
You gotta wait for Dame.
Maybe not Jokic,
Yeah, even
because
Dan-
like again,
Dan
he don't
shit to
care
the
about
team.
basketball, so he might just stay there just because like, oh, I don't feel like
But
moving
plus,
my
Gian-
shit. He might just
Denver's
stay in Denver
better
because he
than
doesn't feel like
where he
moving.
came from.
Like,
Yeah,
The uncomfortable type shit.
Denver's summertime compared to where Jokic is from, bro. But I think Giannis, if he doesn't leave by the summer, I think by February he's
I'm
gone.
honest, in the trade deadline's in February, do you think anything changes between now and February
Hell yeah.
His team?
with his team?
I think they're losing Brook Lopez.
Lose
No, but I'm
Kuzma,
talking about
first and
improvement.
foremost.
I don't think any
I don't think
improvement's coming.
Kuzma's-
Nah,
There
I
isn't.
think
They
they'll
fuck with
get
Kuzma
worse.
for some reason.
Honestly.
Exactly. So like, yeah, what's
Injuries.
So what's
and
the
their
my,
record.
My point is,
Yeah,
what's the
they'll get
point of
worse. He
waiting
might
until
leave.
February?
Yeah, I know. Just do it
deal
now.
me now.
Just do it now.
Just deal me now. Like, well, like,
I 100% believe
This legacy
if
shit.
the Dallas Mavericks allowed the Knicks to talk to Jason Kidd and Kidd went to the Knicks,
Yeah.
Giannis is going to the Knicks.
I think
Like
that's
that would have
what
been a
happens.
straight thing. But since all that fell through, he's not going to go to some bullshit place that doesn't trust the coaching staff.
That's right. Yeah. I mean,
Like he would have had somebody he trusted to coach. I don't think he trusts Doc. I don't fucking trust Doc.
I saw
And
they
Doc gave us
mentioned
the ring.
Doc. I was like, hell no. No.
I don't trust Doc.
said
No,
Doc
no.
or what?
They were rumored coach for the Knicks, but I was like, hell no.
That's a Dolan ass move, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no.
Let's bring Doc. Why?
Why would you-
It hasn't worked anywhere else.
Why bring Doc anywhere? Doc,
That
This nigga has
honestly
something.
ruined the Bucks.
That nigga has something that he's holding the whole league by because he keep getting
he got
jobs and he
blackmailed
doesn't
on that.
win.
I think on Adam
He
Silver
does win.
and
Something.
everybody. Yo.
No, you don't win enough.
Told y'all. And
When it comes to actual team wins, he's like top 3 all time.
Yeah.
So you can't say he doesn't win.
Well, I just
doesn't
saw
win the
Thibodeau
titles.
go to the Eastern Conference Finals and get fired. So clearly, the
Well,
wins
he was
don't-
going to get 5 before. Just like
Yeah, he
how
was gonna- That's right. I didn't believe he was gone regardless of what happened. They
Mike
either
Malone,
championship
too.
or you're gone. That's what it was.
I don't like the
Mike Malone,
short-term
same shit.
coaching shit.
He lost the locker
That's
room.
what it is.
Once you lose
I
the
feel like-
locker room, it's over.
Yeah, true,
that's
true.
Definitely.
He lost it.
if you can't trust him, you can't play with him.
I mean, he
Fuck outta
wants
here,
to
trade the players.
Right,
You
he
gotta
wants
stand
to
on something
bring in
like,
the bench.
this is my team.
It was too late already.
Yeah.
You should have done that from the jump, and then because they were complaining, they're like, "Yo, we're tired," and this man don't want to put the bench. in.
Every team talking about we're tired when you're
And
coach.
yo,
It's
when you
crazy.
got Miles Bridges,
Bridges.
Mikal, I always get them too much.
Miles is in Hornets.
Yeah, he's the one who beat his bitch.
Yeah.
but
Allegedly.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe. I don't remember that
he
story.
did it. I didn't do it.
I don't remember that story, but he's still playing.
That nigga missed like the whole season. Yo, it's
back.
funny how that's what sometimes it's better
Where are we
to
going?
work at a small market than to be in the Hornets. Cause this nigga literally did what he did, got suspended, and quietly came back to the end.
It was like swept under the rug.
Because they don't win games.
We're just gonna put you in the starting lineup. No one's gonna notice.
They don't win games. No one cares.
Yo, you
And-
see this
Yo,
new freestyle?
And quietly, you see, y'all see this?
Yeah.
The new song.
Yeah.
Drop a new
And
song.
quietly, y'all don't even notice. They gave that nigga an extension. They paid that nigga. So he's just like,
Sometimes when
Yo,
you
for it.
New York, you're not walking back into
Hell no.
pistol whipping your bitch. Like, you're not, that's going on.
You got TMZ on your ass right away.
Right away.
Somebody
Them
like.
niggas in Charlotte, nigga.
Well, in New York, they call it page 6 in the newspaper.
way,
You go
either
to
way.
page 6, that's where all the gossip is at. It's like, yeah, you
Yeah,
can't get
right
away with
there.
that shit.
Big ass picture.
Yeah, a lot of people can't handle all that. Like
What? You can't.
L.A., New York, the big
Them
markets.
big market? Yeah, you
it's
can't.
tough.
Where do you want to see Giannis, real quick, before we move on? If you had a choice.
I'm gonna be biased.
All
I'm gonna
right.
say, you know.
Yeah,
no,
me too. I'll be biased.
I'll say.
I'll be biased.
Wait, hold bias
He
in
wants
the
to
gold.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, no.
34 and all that.
Beautiful,
They probably
34.
won't let him wear 34, but
That'd be crazy.
They won't. They
He
won't let
can't.
him
The
he can't wear
Shaq.
34.
What do you mean?
but-
Shaq's
There's
not
a
gonna allow that.
statue outside.
Yeah, right.
Hey, let's stop that.
Imagine that.
Let's stop that.
Take
Like,
that.
yo, retired numbers, you can use it if they give you permission. No, nigga.
Hell no.
No, that's retired. I don't want to see nobody wear that.
I
don't give a
earned
fuck what
that.
permission
I
you got.
earned that number. Don't do
No,
that.
no, yeah. That 34 is not gonna be. Giannis gonna have to come up
Never
with another
again.
number, and he's not going to LA anyways.
He's
Actually, he
not.
might. Actually, he has a better chance of going to Clippers than he does the Lakers.
I'll be sick.
It's that Steve Ballmer got that money, bro.
I'm sick.
Big money.
He will throw that money. He don't luxury tax. I'll pay that.
Yeah,
That's the problem,
Kawhi
right?
and
I don't give
Giannis
a
would
damn.
be scary.
Yeah.
I mean, the beard is still there too.
I know.
Yeah, but you know,
Injuries.
They fake got beef, though.
Who?
Harden and Giannis. They don't really like each other.
Oh,
I think everybody got
you're
beef
right.
with
No,
Harden.
no,
yo.
a while
I
ago,
think
though.
everybody.
Giannis-
No,
Giannis be challenged.
Yeah, Giannis.
He does that funny
Giannis hold
shit.
grudges. Giannis hold grudges. I feel like
Pushing
Giannis hold
ladders and
grudges.
shit.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, Giannis be on some goon shit
love it.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I love
it.
it.
Yeah,
love
well, he got a backup. What was Don? Was it Dionis?
The Nassus.
The
Thanasis.
Nazis.
Y'all drafted him.
No shit.
Bring him back, and you got Giannis.
No, that's
That's
what
That is right.
Jeff Teague said. Like, nigga, if you just sign his brother, you're going to
You
get
go
him.
and get it.
Yeah.
You gotta get it.
Like, these
he
niggas
go,
are like
I'm down.
twins. Like, wherever, yeah.
That's his big brother.
Yo,
That's
get
a
him.
brotherhood,
shit.
bro. That's
Right.
that is my brother's key,
So-
brother.
Absolutely.
Ethan, you've been on here a couple times, and we haven't. I don't think one time really went through that you were a motherfucker hooper. Like I said in the beginning,
Hoops.
Salem High basketball captain.
Sir.
So I think you mentioned maybe last time in an episode you'll never see that's going to be in our memories.
Great episode.
Great episode.
He went to the archives.
Went to the archives.
Yeah.
That you played with the same squad from what, middle school?
Yeah, 6th to 8th grade. Same squad.
So how was that? Because it's been a couple Salem classes. Because I remember we had Eric Grosick on here, and
Great class.
he had the same thing where Eric Grosick, Danny Frazier, and all those guys came all together from middle school through high school and succeeded. So how was that? That like, yo, you literally played with your boys. Like you
was
went from playing fucking outside in the court. Now you're.
Exactly that. Exactly
This is
that.
your
It was-
section, nephew. I'm gonna
Like,
just lean back
yeah.
right now. This is all.
Oh, this is Ethan's episode, bro. You're just here.
It was fun.
I think I'm gonna name it the one with Ethan. Like, this is
It was fun. It was fun.
And his uncle.
It really,
His uncle, yes.
it really made me like build real friendships for real. Like one of my man's Ricky. He ended up leaving Salem High to go to Pingree, but if there was cameras and they recorded our games back then, he would have been viral. We had one game against Winchester. He had 49, and we in 6th grade.
Excuse me.
We in 6th grade, bro. He had 49 points.
Teams are not scoring 49.
He had 49.
I know.
That's middle school.
I hope he sees this too, because I love you, my heart. You my dog forever. He had 49 points. Like he used to. I don't even want to gas him, because anybody who watched us play would notice he was 10, 15 blocks a game, 20 rebounds, 30 points. Like it was regular. And it wasn't just him. We had, like I told y'all last time, I played with Scooney's nephew, Kimani. He was 10 steals a
One of
game.
the
He was
Pens?
picking anything.
One of
Yeah,
the
he
Pens?
was.
Yeah.
He was
that
a
family's
force.
just like
Yeah, he was a force.
genetics is
We had
athletes.
we had OD. We had it
Scooty,
all.
if you ever want to pull up, man, we got a seat for you.
We had it all. We had it all. We had anything you could think of. I couldn't shoot, so I was just a point guard. So I was averaging 10 assists a game regularly.
There you go.
just easily, because everybody else was just able to just score. Like, but once we got to Salem High, like Ricky went straight to varsity, Kimani went straight to JV, so everything just broke up. I still played with a couple of my boys my freshman year, but it wasn't the same.
yeah.
It wasn't the same at all. If we would have kept that whole squad and everybody stayed together, we definitely could have won at least one, because we won it in middle school. Ain't no reason why we couldn't do it in high school.
I think
That's cool. Like,
It's called the coach. Sorry. I had to jump in real quick.
no, it's all good.
It's the coach. Sorry. We have lost so many Salem High's talent, bro.
but-
yeah.
I'm not disputing that it's not him. But what is he supposed to do? Like, you're a public school.
My problem was, right? My problem was
He could speak on that because
I didn't.
But
I had two of my mains on the bench that never played. One was, I'll say 6'3", the other one's probably 6 feet, 6'1". Could have used both of them on defense, rebounding. They just never played. And he was playing two other kids, two freshmen who were smaller. They were moved faster. They were able to guard the other guards. But like, and that was my part. I didn't give a fuck if they wasn't playing. I was getting my minutes. I was a Jalen Brunson on the Tom Thibodeau. I was playing the whole 32.
Yeah.
I never sat down for nothing. So I didn't care. But those was really my brothers for real. Till this day, those are my brothers. And like, I wish I would have said something to Doyle. That's what I think. Nobody says anything to him, and they just let
I'll
him
let
rock.
you know right now, you wouldn't have cared.
no,
That's what I'm saying. They just let him rock. You feel me?
This man
I
has
wish I
been
would have
playing
said something.
5 since
That's what I'm
I was like a
saying.
sophomore. in high- Since he took over that team in 04, the Grozik and all them, he's played 5, maybe 6, 7, and
Six,
those two, the 6 and the 7, had to be like, you niggas would have been starters if I wasn't loaded.
My thing was, what made me realize that was I had like a little slump. We started off 7-2 my senior year, and we ended up 7-7. We lost 5 in a row. That whole 5 games, I was in a slump. And Doyle pulled me aside and asked me, "What do you want me to do?" And I told him, "Get me off the ball. Let me shoot more." So he brought a guard off the bench who never played. He started playing a lot, started bringing up the ball. So I feel like if I told him we need more rebounders, we need better defenders, we need bigger
This
players.
is senior year.
Yeah,
captain.
my senior year. I'm about to
might-
leave. You feel me? I'm about to get out of here, so I want to do something. And I told him, get
You
me off
might
the
have-
ball. Let me come off screens and let
You
me
know
shoot
what?
more and shit.
And I think, and though I love you, right? Just in case you be watching this and you're gonna get on me. But I think the thing with why he was listening, I don't remember a 5-game losing streak from Salem that I can think of.
No.
So that was a little like, damn, what the fuck? Like,
I should start listening.
if you really listen, if you really look at like those careers, literally 20 games a year. I don't think he's when he was on here. I don't think he. Yeah, they've made the
Yeah,
playoffs every single year.
Every year.
He's never been under 500.
Never.
Nah, that's a lie. My
What?
junior year and senior year was 10 and 11 both years.
Oh, he's a liar then.
10
He, said
and
he,
11.
he didn't say winning season. He said he made the playoffs.
10 and 11
You
both
guys
years.
make
So
the
what I say he
playoffs?
never said under
Because you
500.
can still make the playoffs, though.
You only
Oh,
got to
All right,
win
man. Maybe it's
10
different to me.
10 games.
10 games, yeah.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
make
he
it to
didn't
the
say
playoffs.
that.
Okay, my bad,
He
my
wasn't
bad.
capping.
I
He said
thought-
it.
I thought I
I
was
made the
always-
playoffs every year,
Yeah.
which he
No,
did.
he
did.
Actually, I don't
Definitely
think
did.
he said. I think I brought it up.
Definitely
But
did.
my amazing research.
Yeah.
But that year you had, what would have been your starting 5 if it was up to you? Because I know you.
my senior year?
Chris, no. When Chris was there as your center, but he just let him rot in the bench.
My junior,
That's where Anthony Pena was in the
so that's my junior year.
junior year.
Probably, if Scooney's nephew would have stayed my junior year, I wouldn't have started for sure, 100%. I wouldn't have started. He would have started for sure. I probably would have been six man. So like, if he would have stayed, it would have been totally different. Like everything, because Chris, shout out my dog, but he ain't played the scrimmage and he just walked out on some gangster shit. And I told him, bro, you fucked up. You feel me? You fucked up doing that.
Salem
But
is
he
riddled with
he
stories
left.
Happens a
like
lot.
that.
Yo,
just left.
Riddled. Like I could.
I had like 3
I can
people
think-
on my teams to do the
I
same
can
shit.
think of so many people off the top of my head with a crazy, great basketball, but let stupid shit, let ego, which is fucking nuts because you're in high school. Like
Right.
you haven't accomplished shit to like really
But
like.
I feel him though, because there was the players that was playing. I wouldn't say he wasn't way better, but he was
I get
able
but
to keep up.
I understand it's tough because Doyle's
Yeah.
like religiously he's 5, 6, 7 players. But my response to that, like, oh, you're not playing me in a scrimmage. All right, then I'm gonna show you in practice why the fuck you need to play
Right.
me. So you know what I mean? That's the mindset you
But
gotta
I
have.
feel like his mindset was because our sophomore year, 2 of our mans got moved up to varsity. 2 of my mans, like my brothers. So I wasn't mad. I was mad, but I wasn't mad because it was them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I didn't care. But me and Chris was mad. Me and my man's Chris is mad because we not better, but like we just as good as them. How
Yeah.
we not there? So my sophomore year, I averaged 17. Chris averaged 15. So we going into junior year
Thinking
thinking
good.
we good. You feel me? Who the players who played our sophomore year, who started our junior year, they didn't play the year before. So we thinking it's a free slate, and there's nobody that got a guaranteed spot here. Everybody left. So we went in there thinking we just came off of averaging 15 plus. We good. I was good. He wasn't good, but he ain't want to sit there. I wish he would have sat there because that was my center. That was the same dude I ran pick and
It's-
rolls with
it's
and all
tough,
that.
like-
I wish he stayed.
When you
got
know
that
you can play
chemistry.
somewhere
Yeah, hell
and
yeah.
sitting like Josh, not to like throw you under the bus, but like,
Motherfucker.
sorry. But you like, I want to say this as nice as possible.
That sounds
No, it's not
bad.
gonna come out nice. I'm sorry.
Don't hurt my feelings.
I'm not trying to.
We're supposed to be brothers.
It might hurt your feelings. Like you have experience with like a lot of sitting on the bench than the basketball games. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Yeah.
And it sucks.
Yep.
Sorry. My bad. Awkward.
You gonna add to that?
Yeah, what was the point?
The point?
What was
More to that? Or you gonna just leave it there?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot the point.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
hurt
know why
feelings.
that's, the point was
Just
like,
hurt your
it
feelings
sucks.
out here, huh?
No, that's the point. It sucks. Like, you could relate. That's what
And then everybody feels that because my mans feel like, why am I gonna sit here on the bench when I can go and get a job? He got a job, got a car. His life was you feel me? Like he went up.
Yeah.
After he stopped playing ball, he went up. Got a job, got a car. His life started. You feel me? But
Yeah.
then he tried to come back senior year, and Doyle wasn't having that. Doyle told him like, you got to really like, you feel me? And what don't make no sense to me? We played Everett. They was the tallest team we played all year.
Always.
He had 10 and 10 off the bench. And probably, I won't even try to gas him, probably 5-10 minutes max. He had 10 and 10 against Everett, and he never played again. So it's like, how that make sense?
It's like how I said with
It never made
like
sense.
Missoula and Thibodeau. It's when a coach has been successful for so long, they're not going to change their ways. Just, especially, they're just not. Yeah. Especially a man who's won at usually 20 games. You could usually book Salem High for 20 wins a season. To convince a man to like, trust me, my father, when my little brother was on the team, ape shit. Josh on team ape shit that they weren't playing. That he only starts 5 to 6.
Come with us. What are y'all doing over there? Fucking with them. Come fuck with YS.
We would argue. We would yell at Doyle across the bench like we would.
I remember my senior
Leeches,
night.
bro.
My senior night, I got teed up, and with Doyle, you get teed up, you sit down automatically.
Oh, for real?
Jesus.
This man was on the bleachers. Take everything off. We leaving. Come on, we leaving. I'm like, yo, go chill. I can't do that.
Senior
bro.
night,
If
though,
I
that
leave
was
right
like
now,
the-
I'm fucked.
My
I can't
whole
leave.
soul was like,
I can't leave, bro.
snatched from my
And it wasn't
body,
even.
bro.
It wasn't even. I screamed at somebody. I was telling my man, you got somebody smaller on you. Post him up. Post him up in school. I said, good fucking shit, Ike. He's too small. Tee me up. I tell Doyle, I'm not talking to nobody. I'm talking to Ike.
Yeah.
He said, nah, you know my rules, and sat me down the whole second half. I went back in the game. He told me, make sure these players score. I said, what the fuck, bro? They can't even score. Like,
It's
you
my
feel me?
senior night.
They can't even score. Like,
That is a gripe that a lot of people have is this. It's a senior. Like, if I'm the coach on senior night, and a lot of fucking don't Josh, I can worry, I got you.
he's gonna put you in a play.
See what happens.
I was gonna give
I
you
don't know where it's
redemption.
gonna go.
I was gonna give you redemption. A lot of college teams do this on senior night. 5 seniors start. First whistle, out the game. At least that. Give them at least that. Give them the cheering your name. A lot of players have never had their names cheered in the starting lineup in front of the crowd.
But he gives him like what 30? How did you at least play senior night?
Sorry.
Well then, yeah. Wait, is there a segue coming?
I don't.
Like,
Man, I'm good. I'm not that good.
You know what's the weird thing, too? It's like in Salem.
Please save us, y'all.
I got y'all.
Like,
That
Sorry, Josh.
That wasn't a good day.
Growing up too, you
My
felt
nigga,
like
what?
there was no other options either. Like
Yeah.
hoopers growing up, you could probably go play here, you could go to this school, go there. Growing up is just like, oh, I'm not on Salem. I guess my career's over. Like I know a lot of people careers over, not over, but like couldn't even play high school because they tried to transfer to Lynn and they didn't sign the waiver or whatever, and they missed
Didn't
a
have to
year,
do
and
the
all of a
whole
sudden
thing,
now they missed their chance, and that happened a lot
I
of
think
times. Where, like,
Salem, not even in basketball, I think in other sports, they're known for picking their people, the players they want to play, whether they deserve to be, whether like. I always bring this up.
Yeah.
There's a fucking 10,000 Dominicans in Salem.
Why that baseball team?
Why the fuck are we not nasty at baseball?
Yeah, see, my problem was, you feel me? I wasn't trying to throw nobody, you feel me? But I'm gonna just say it. The 2 players that was playing over
We
my
know who they
2
were.
big men.
We know who they are.
You feel me?
We know
bro?
who they are. We
It
don't
didn't
have to
make it didn't make no sense.
You don't have to say.
I understand why they playing.
Yeah.
You feel me? But they shouldn't
Yeah, I
play
know
over
exactly
them
who
2
you're
players.
talking.
They shouldn't play over them 2 players. Like they they deserve to be here. They just freshmen. You just know them personally.
But
You
he's
feel
done
me?
that before.
I don't.
So he
it.
took
I feel like-
over.
yeah.
He took over, and I believe Grozick and Frazier started as freshmen, kicking seniors out like.
Yeah, but Grosick was a
Yeah,
beast,
them
bro.
niggas
He
deserved
was-
it.
he
But,
was
like, he's-
different.
he's
No, but I
no-
get it though. You know,
his
I get it.
guys,
His
like,
guys.
He's gonna stick with his guys, and
My fault.
I thought it was-
That's all I was like.
I was trying to figure out who it was.
Like, we got a mouse.
I was like, Josh, it's like, Josh, you better than this. And a lot of coaches are like that. And that's something common in I think public schools and like it just and actually not even public, any school. Favorites are just part of life. Yeah. You know, that nigga, you might be working harder at your job than this dude, but your manager likes him.
Oh yeah, it's
more. You know
politics.
what I mean?
Politics
it is what it
everywhere.
is.
Yeah.
It's
I've been
kinda-
talking shit. I was
And
like,
that's why I didn't care because I was a favorite. You feel me? I was a favorite. I was getting all the minutes. I never sat down, so I didn't care until like we losing, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And like the season ended, and I'm saying that, and I'm like, damn, bro, like
if only.
he was here with us the whole year. He could have
Yeah.
stopped him. He could have put him on him. He could have came in and grabbed rebounds.
Some
like-
people are just stuck to the system.
I
man.
just feel like with all the talent that Salem has had throughout the years, it should have been more than one chip, in this school.
it's hard to keep people.
Yeah, they like the
but
private
still,
schools
like,
and stuff.
Man, but yeah,
That's the only
but
thing.
bro,
Exposure.
Exactly
The
that. The
amount
private
of
school came
talent-
and scooped my mans, and he.
They always
Fuck them.
And
Fuck
honestly,
themselves.
you can't blame these kids because
Hell no.
like you're not getting noticed from Salem. You're not, unfortunately.
Back then,
you
no.
could, but
back then,
then-
no.
now
Now
you can.
it's way more easier
if
with
you,
social
if you,
media.
To go
but you gotta be the
anywhere.
person that
You
makes your
have that.
highlight
now
tape
with
and all this
social
shit.
media, now you
You
go
get
in
a
the
little
Boston
easier.
circuits and you kind of
like right now, we got one kid. Hopefully, he's gonna leave anyway.
He's going to.
But
Elliot's
I just
gone.
hope, Elliot might. But he's still playing Salem High this year so far. So far.
Good to hear.
But now with AAU,
Maxon
you
told me
could,
to my
like,
face he was staying. I was not joking, Maxon.
I was definitely like,
You know I got yelled at for that.
for mentioning that.
No, I got so like I saw him in the corner, like, yo, you gotta stay for Salem. I'm talking to his mom, like, yo, he needs to be Salem for life. And then I hear from the back of him that while I'm saying this, like the father's trying to convince, like I'm fucking it up.
Yeah.
And I told some of my boys, like, yeah, I told him to stay Salem. He's like, no, nigga, why would you? I was like, he's not gonna listen to me. He just likes the podcast. I don't have no pull.
He's in Pingree, no?
He's in
yeah, he left me
No, like,
first.
that school, bro. Like
Takes everything.
Bro, my man Ricky, when he left, he brought me over there for their senior year. Like it's like best friends day and grandparents day. So he brought me.
God damn.
What is this?
Bro, we go
fuck is a best friends day?
over there. Bro, we go over there. I swear to God, they had a 3-hour break, like just in the cafeteria chilling. He told us, like, yo, we're gonna just chill here for the next 2-3 hours. I said, for what? He said, because this is our break. Like every student got their own 3-hour break where they just take the whole 3-hour break. They have like it was like our class, but it's quick shit. But like they had everything. The shit was like PCA. Zoe 101 shit. Like it was crazy. Like
Shout out
they
to
had mad shit. They had anything, any snack, any fruit,
So how do you compete with that?
any drink.
You don't.
That's what I'm saying. When he left, I was mad at him. When I went to that school, I told him, bro,
I know
ain't
why you
even,
left.
Like,
I'm not even mad at you no more.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
hug
like,
you.
I'm not even mad at you no more, bro. I understand it all.
Adios, Salem. Like he cut adios. He's Salem.
What?
Yeah, I understood it, but
Yeah, it didn't come out right. But you niggas got it. Sure. Your future child, if he's nasty at ball and you have he's freshman in Salem, he balls out. You have the chance for him to go somewhere else. You gonna tell him to stay? If you got a chance to like, yo, this nigga has a chance to like, not even the league. What do you want? We're not even talking league. He had a chance to go D1. Someone tells you a freshman, yo, your son got a chance to go D1.
nah,
He got to face better
You
competition.
gonna make him stay, nigga? Nah, bro. You got.
because it's like what you gonna give a scholarship to a nice private school? You know what I'm saying? Get
Fully
better
paid.
education, and
It's
what
like,
I'm gonna stop him
You see,
from.
Yeah, right.
what bothered me was
He just worked his ass off to get, and I'm like,
You
nah,
earned this
nigga,
shit?
you
Nah,
gotta save him till I
this
die,
thing
nigga.
back
Save
here.
him, we go.
Ricky.
I'll drive you to
Ricky
work
texted
every
me
day.
one day after my first game against Danvers, our senior year. He came and he texted me after and said, he said, damn, bro, I wish I never left. I texted him back and I said, gang, don't ever text me again. What the fuck are you talking? Like, you know we need you, bro. You know we need you, bro. What you texting me talking about? You
I would
wish
say
you
some
never
shit like
left.
that. You gotta stand on your decision.
You
man.
feel me, bro? Like I
too
understood
late.
why he did it, but he
And
ain't
back
never
then,
watched
I mean,
us
this
play.
years ago, it wasn't like now it's so prevalent that like we expect players to move. Like I saw Max in the 6th grade, and I was like, that nigga is playing. I was surprised he went to Salem for anything. I was surprised he even went to Salem High.
I was surprised he started at Salem Academy. That's where he started.
I think it was an education thing. I think at that time they're like, oh, he's good at ball, and then when that nigga was dropping 30 at the 7th grade, they're like, all right, I think
He started at Salem Academy.
I didn't hear about Salem Academy till after high school.
Doyle was at
wasn't
our
really like-
middle school games as soon as Ricky was popping off doing all them crazy shits. Doyle was already there at our games in middle school, and we didn't know him, but we knew he's the high school coach.
Yeah.
And he's only talking to Ricky, so we already knew like Ricky's good. Once he get this over, like, it's over for him.
stop paying niggas.
You got to start.
You gotta stop paying niggas, bro.
We gotta start paying them.
If you ain't cheating, if you ain't trying.
We
If
broke.
you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
got it.
Shit.
Shit.
We gotta stop paying. They
Classical niggas been doing it for decades. Why can't we do it? We don't have
Behind the scenes.
We competing
talk.
with this. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing?
We'll have
the
behind
wish,
the
baby.
scenes talk on that.
The witch.
All right. Speaking of the
two for
young
the witch.
ballers,
Some Jordans.
let's get to it.
Nah, I'm not seeing it here.
P2P is back for
Converse.
another season.
Picture P.
Yeah.
We're
Two courts.
we're a little bit away from the zoo opening up. We're all very excited for season 8. Ooh.
Season 8.
19 more days.
How's the stress level, Koki, right now?
Big time.
How's your blood pressure?
Big. Yeah, check the blood pressure. Today's good. It's good. We good.
Everything's good.
Everything is good, but yeah, no. It's,
Like we made the joke that like last year was definitely like the bubble year in Forest River. So
Facts.
how good does it feel to be back
Back
in the
action.
zoo, and now the
I
new
would-
and improved zoo?
I would tell you after the first night. I would tell you like, yeah, like
I happened first.
Trying to-
Bad games.
Got the butterflies.
yeah, because it's like I feel like I'm starting again, and to do 8 games a night, that's just like,
That's
what am I doing?
So you just doubling up, right? On games?
Everything's gonna be double.
Damn, you double up on refs too now.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Oh
that's-
yeah.
you gotta double up on
on
everything.
refs, double scorekeepers, double everything. Twice the fun.
There we go.
Twice the fun, but
Them games are exciting, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
excited. I mean,
There's always some good talent there.
the only thing I am a little disappointed with this whole
Go ahead.
We had one kid, now they get NIL deals. So one of my coaches that's been with me forever, he's trying to recruit the kid. The kid tells him, how much you paying me? I said, what he said? Yeah, how much you gonna pay me? I said, Coach, you talk to him. I just run this league. But I was like, yo, we have
Pay
like
him to
4
do what?
I
kids
ain't paying you
to
shit.
play.
In the league?
Yeah. To play. I said, whoa, this is what we
I'm-
getting.
Somewhere else, my guy. That's it for that.
I'm torn though.
I don't like paying nobody.
Bro, it's
No,
summer
none of
league.
these niggas should get paid to do any
Nothing.
summer.
High school kid?
But
No.
And we love the kid. We'll talk behind the scenes. The kid that said that, I said, wow. I just said, wow. I couldn't.
I think that's a more reflection of the culture than.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, there's kids that are playing that I'm sorry, better than you. And they're playing for the love. So you, with the
That makes me
audacity
think, are you getting paid somewhere else? Like,
I guess not, because he
Trying to find
he
somewhere.
circled back and said, oh, you still need players? So it's not working for him.
yeah, like
That's
It's
just
not. I said,
different.
this fucking internet, bro. This NIL.
Yep. I couldn't believe that. So hopefully this is not a sign of things to come.
No.
But yeah, no, I'm excited because now. So I because the high school kids that are coming up now, we're gonna have them for a few more years once they go to play college, our college division. So P2P is gonna be good for another.
Oh, it's always gonna be good. It's
6,
definitely
7, 8
exciting.
years, man.
I have people who like
Talking about
like
30 years. Right?
who literally don't watch, like, not big on basketball shit. They're like, yo, we're gonna go watch P2P just because it's an event. It's definitely being there. It's that bubble year, good basketball, but it was
It's not
it was the bubble year.
It's not the same though.
Another thing,
It's
that
not,
atmosphere,
man.
you walking in, and you just feel everybody, and we're all there, like.
family.
And there's guys that we're just there to watch basketball. Most of us, now that I've been there a couple years, and we obviously you've had on, and then we'll talk later about. I'm definitely going to do something for the kids. Unfortunately, I was trying to do before P2B, but you know how shit goes. But like now, I know these players. Some of them, most people who are there don't really know the players. They're just there to watch.
Yeah.
And it might you think sometimes it's just the point there, it's just the hood. No, man,
Nah,
I
it's
see
different.
a lot. Yeah, I see a lot of people there.
That's what makes it so much different than being in Forest River, because everybody that's at the little park, they gonna see there's basketball going on, so everybody's gonna leave the little park and just go over there, even if they don't even know what's going on. They want to see what's happening.
Yeah, and it's live,
The
and you
point is
see-
just always live every time, because it's just everybody comes outside, and it's a different environment, it's a different vibe.
It's to the point that there's a lieutenant that he's always there with us, and he tells me last year, he goes, "It's not the same." Like,
You know what it felt
lieutenant,
like?
Like LT, it's
It
not.
felt like the Katrina year where the Hornet or whatever Chris Paul,
OKC,
whatever it was
Hornets.
at the time,
Yeah.
they moved. They went to OKC and they weren't
Yeah.
playing. That's what it felt like.
It's like it's so the
That
atmosphere. is
aura,
different.
that you know what I mean. You know,
I'm not gonna lie. I run the league, and there was times I didn't even want to show up because I was so disappointed. I'm like, I don't want to be here. Between the bugs,
Bugs
rain.
crazy.
Oh, bro, listen. I was like,
man, I hate bugs.
Yo, I couldn't. Like the competition was there.
You would think
Don't
in
get me wrong,
2026,
but
2025, we'd figure out some way to like fuck up, stop these bugs.
but it was
Who
hard.
needs mosquitoes? God damn it!
But yeah, no, we coming back July 2nd. So
Let's get it.
eight games.
Ethan,
8 years, 8 games. Let's get
Ethan,
it.
you corrected me saying that you're not two-time champ. You're just one-time champ. So,
now.
Brody, one time.
so you know what? I'm gonna put you on the spot. You out here? You gonna on 806 the show? You gonna guarantee a championship right now?
You was just gassing Jordan, nah? I got Jordan. He was just talking about
there we go.
Elion.
Yeah,
I got
you
Elion.
There
You
was
know what I
two
mean?
people.
I got Jacob and Beverly.
All right, hold up.
That's a good
Team, that's a good
That's a good
team.
team, man.
So like, that's a good team.
You
Don't forget Mana.
I got Mana and Mana's
Are
older
you
brother.
paying these niggas?
And I got Mana's older brother. Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he's talking about NIL. They just love me. You feel me? Me and Jacob, I've coached
go.
Jacob since his first day in P2P. He's
Yeah.
never been coached by nobody else but me.
I'm not gonna lie to
He
you.
wouldn't play for nobody but me. It's just strictly off love.
I don't.
Yeah.
And this is what college, high school division,
school,
right?
yeah.
I don't know a lot of high school players, obviously, because I'm old. I don't know a high school team that can beat them three niggas on
You
the
just
team.
named everybody I knew in high school right now.
Yeah,
You see, look, you see what y'all saying? But then he comes in and he
Listen.
tells me that I might be fucked. It's scary for me. So if he's telling
Just
me,
the names he mentioned.
if he's telling
very
me that my
competitive.
team could be in trouble, it's crazy.
honestly, just
I know.
What's out there?
Jordan
Yeah, right.
and
What's out there?
Yo,
and this dude in the backcourt.
so we got Anthony with his Monstars.
Mm-hmm.
You know he always comes stacked. We got the Lawrence team that got AJ Pemberton, one of the best players.
Lawrence team's always my favorite, just because they're all Dominicans off the boat.
Listen, we got
Bro, they really are.
JJ from St. Mary's and his squad coming. Whoever wins high school this year, you're gonna say I earned it, because you're gonna earn it. There's 10 teams, and it's not gonna be an easy.
Who won last year?
Anthony's team, the Monstars, and he's coming back the same. Like, it's yeah. So whoever wins, and again, you mentioned all those kids, and I'm like, they're great. They're
I know,
they're
that's what I'm
awesome players, but bro,
It must be better.
I
than
see the
last year,
rosters
too.
coming in, and I'm like, oh shit, like oh shit.
It's gonna be a competitive year.
So that what did that tell you? It's gonna be a fun time out here.
And that's what I
too.
was saying. Like, that's high school, and I'm excited because then they going
into college.
going into the college division. So it's like, bro, we're gonna have competition for a while, and then we got the little middle school kids that there. I guarantee you might win it because you got the best 8th grader in Massachusetts on your team.
That'll do it.
I hear recruiters out here, Coach K, yo.
No, actually, I recruited that team, so I don't want to coach it because then if I win, they're like, oh well, you know,
Cheater.
So
cheated.
if I win it, don't say it's because of him.
no,
Don't say it's because of him if I
don't
win
know.
it. We saying it right now.
but
He
We're
might
saying
be
it
Mike
now.
Jackson to your
We
Steve Kerr.
saying it now.
nigga.
Yeah.
We saying it now.
But you got the best 8th grader in Massachusetts, a Salem native, Ryan Taku. So we're gonna be good.
You out
Yeah,
here
it's gonna
recruiting,
be,
man. You out here recruiting.
I'm just
I did.
excited though.
For my high school team, it was scary, bro. It was scary. I knew for a fact I was gonna have Elion and Jacob. I just didn't know I was gonna have everybody else.
So
Here's-
don't get me wrong. I think Jordan was hurt last summer, right? I don't think he played.
So he was, I think it was more AAU too.
He was AAU and like Pingree Summer League basketball, so he didn't really play for me too much. Cause he was on my team last year too, but he didn't.
So I'm excited to watch
He
him
ain't
play.
played too
That
much.
boy's cold.
That's what I'm saying. My thing is, I already sent the whole team a long ass message telling them like, I don't expect y'all to not be who you guys are, but like a lot of y'all got to take a role. You feel me? Like
That's good. That's
I
a
got-
good thing to put a
I got
listen.
seven, 8 10 people who I got some kid from
Manchester by the Sea. Don't forget Graham.
Graham.
Don't
I was about
forget
to
Gra-
I was about
oh.
to talk about Denzel from Lynn.
Oh yeah, well, okay.
He had a 50 ball this year,
In
if
high
I'm
school.
not wilding. Elion too, 50 ball.
In high school.
Jordan already scored 1,000. Jacob, player of the year. So
Niggas
it's
out here
like
getting triple-doubles
I got
on high school.
everybody.
Yeah.
I got anybody on my team could go for 20, 25 every night, but I don't need that.
But-
I need the big man to do what the big man got to do. I need the
But I
guards to
feel
do.
like your sleeper player, and I love that kid. He comes all the way from Manchester by the Sea.
Okay.
Graham Lewis.
Another player who is
Graham
just
Lewis.
it's just strictly
Yeah.
off love.
And
Strictly
that's-
off
and
love.
that's-
That's my dog.
And that's showing how great your league is and how popping it is. That if he's living in Manchester by the Sea, that nigga has all the resources he needs.
Correct.
He can play in any league.
Yep.
He can go any city. He can go anything. But he's choosing to play in your league
Right.
because he knows that's where the comp
I
is.
won my championship. I won it because of him. He had the game-winning free throws, game-winning 2 steals,
I was there.
game-winning
there.
stops.
Yep.
You
He
put
did
the
it
lights
all.
went off and all that.
He did it all.
Yeah.
Epic. One of them great.
yeah.
One of
That
the
was a
best nights.
movie.
Like
That was a movie.
And I was
Like-
torn because it was my son versus my nephew. I'm like, damn.
oh yeah.
I was to the point I was like, we're not doing double overtime. You both win.
He told us.
I
He
said,
told
"Oh,
us.
yeah, I
He
said,
told
yeah."
both of us. Y'all just gotta put the trophy in grandma's. And me and DJ just stared at each other and said, nah, fuck that. One of us is leaving with this shit. One of us is leaving with
And
this.
I
We can't
remember
do
your
that.
son was hot.
Steven. Yeah.
But that's it shows like y'all really care about this shit.
Yeah,
right?
man, we-
And if
And
you
that's
tell
what
that to
I
your
told
team,
them. I sent them, I'm telling you, a long ass
That's the code,
message.
man.
And I told them before that, like, the message I'm gonna send y'all don't even gotta read it. I just want y'all to understand where I'm coming from, how much I love this shit. You feel me? Because I just love basketball.
Absolutely.
I just love, like I said, me and Jacob, like, that's somebody who he'll call me if he's in a AAU tournament to tell me he had 20. Or I'll call him because I see he's out the state and I'll call him like, bro, what are you doing? Or I'm doing this. I just had 30. And it's like, damn, bro.
And
Like,
that's- and
feel me? Like,
that's-
we really bonded. That's pretty much
evidence
dog.
how important
Hell yeah.
mentors.
It's so crazy, bro, because
Right.
his first year, he walks up to me and tells me the ref's son wants to play. And I'm like, the ref's son? Like, obviously the ref's son want to play, but like, I don't want to pick the ref's son up just because he's the ref's son.
Yeah.
So the ref tell him, Jacob, take a shot. And I just see his jumper lefty, and I'm like, nah. Tell him do a move, do a layup. He went between his legs, behind his back, spin move, up and under, lefty. I said, what the fuck? I said, yo, go give him a whole uni, everything. Give him everything, bro. Give him everything. And he
When I saw,
He
I think
started
the first
wilding.
time I saw him was you had, I believe, tryouts at Lynn Tech, I believe.
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. St. Mary's.
Yeah.
And I saw, and this is what just, I think that was the first time I'm really like learning people before I just go, I didn't know anybody. I think this is what we were announcing from
Oh yeah, the commentating.
which we went, we'll just leave it at that. But I remember watching him and I was like, who's he? And then Kogi's like, oh, that nigga's already on the team. I think you already picked him up. Oh, he's because everybody else trying out. I was like, he stood out, and there was bro, maybe what, 60,
The only
70,
one that
50,
stood
60
out, like-
kids there, and
right.
he stood out like, I'm like, who is that?
Yeah.
And he's like,
He's
already picked up.
he's never played for nobody else but me. There was one year I had the second pick and somebody had the first. And me and him is just staring at each other. Me knowing whoever got first pick is about to pick him. So me and him is just staring at each other like, damn, bro, that's fucked up. The first pick, they picked Elion. Before I even said anything, Jacob just started walking to me because he knew. He knew. I'm picking you, brother. You know you with me, and I've been with him the last 4 or 5 years. He's never been coached by nobody
And
else.
congratulations to Jacob. He won Player of the Year for the NEC. Is it NEC?
Yeah.
For Beverly High School. Yo.
Congrats,
Yeah.
man. That's fire.
Smart.
I was
Yeah.
trying to. I was in his ear like, my nigga, don't you want to be within the white and red with your boys?
Bro, we've been
my
recruiting
dog,
him.
bro.
He wants to.
He wants to because he loved Elion. Him and Elion
Yeah.
is best friends.
Shout out
I
to-
seen them 3 days ago walking in the hood. Jacob walking in the hood with Elion. You're from Beverly, bro. You're in the hood with it.
And
Bro,
that's
what?
one of the things
with
that-
Elion just chilling.
That-
Like
Well, we try to the culture we try to build at P2P is a family environment.
Yeah.
Because if you knew Jacob, if you spoke to his father, he said Jacob was always in his shell. Once he entered Salem and joined this family that we call P2P,
Yeah.
like this kid. So one day, his father's named Corey, one of our reps. He goes, "Where's Jacob at?" I said, "He went to the store." He goes, "He went where?" To the store. He's like, "Yo, that kid has never walked by himself anywhere." But that's how comfortable he feels here in the point
Yeah.
that he said, "Yeah, I'm going to the store by myself."
Some people,
But,
some
it's
kids
just
literally
crazy.
like it's like listen. Growing up in this era, it's tough for any kid. You know what I mean? And it sounds like his sanctuary, his comfortable spot is the basketball court.
And that's what I'm saying. I told everybody on my team, that kid Graham, everybody knows him because he went crazy in that chip game. All my boys, who's that little white boy? And that's Graham. I'm calling him white boy. That's Graham. You feel me? That's glue.
I like
you
that.
feel me?
I like that.
That's glue. Like
That's glue.
we won because of him. Like he's not just some white boy I got on my team. He's the reason we won it. You feel me? Like, I told them, not even just because it's my squad, not even because I'm Koki's uncle, but like
No.
my team is Imperial
your
too.
uncle.
Koki's nephew.
Nope. Too bad.
My team is
Right.
Imperial now too. So it's like
that fucked me up
we
for
got
a
the
minute.
Imperial on it. So
What happens?
Like,
We had one of those too.
I got a.
That's why
I got a young uncle. I got a
honestly,
young
yeah, I have one of those too.
word that shit
Well,
is different over
honestly, I try to say I'm gonna be unbiased and just Ethan, you might have me as a fan, bro. I might with them three.
I told him that.
Them three niggas are my favorite high school players.
Just off
can't.
that, I told him that, and just because everybody is gonna fuck with me and they just love.
Can you get them on here? If I set up
Who?
a date, them three. I want you.
I,
them
more,
three.
I don't really talk to Jordan too much, but Jacob and Elion,
Jordan, I can get.
Jacob and Elion, I'll bring them myself.
Got
If
it.
y'all want, I'll talk to them and
we'll
I'll
figure it
bring
out.
them myself. For
Jordan, I
sure.
can get.
For sure.
that
Yeah,
would
Jacob
be
and
a high
Elion,
episode.
I could talk to them whenever.
I know. Don't worry, Jordan. I saw your pops drop 41, nigga. I got a little. You know what I mean? I got a little pull.
But that's the beauty of it, because that's the whole thing. I want this whole stigma. Oh, you can't come to the point. That's bullshit.
Yeah, come
Right.
on.
I hate that. When I see that crowd and it's just every shade of color in that crowd, like you got parents from Graham's parents coming. We got parents from Newburyport. We got parents from Gloucester coming. It's like, yo,
Some of those white teams are fire.
yo,
though.
but-
I was just thinking, like, I remember thinking that, like, damn,
Yo, we had.
they're on point with these.
It's kind of sad we lost Marcus this year because he already aged out, but he was always here. But now we got a whole Gloucester high school kids coming, and
It'll be a fun time. It's gonna be-
yo, it's
We will
it's
be
gonna be
there
good.
as much as possible.
Yeah, a lot of
Obviously,
competition.
obviously, our schedule is pretty busy with all the stuff we're recording. But if
Right.
it is a night that I'm not recording, I will be there cheering y'all on.
We gonna have first night is gonna be. We got Mr. PSA Lamar. He's gonna be.
My
hosting.
guy, that's my. Oh, I'm there. I'm there.
I got Lamar hosting.
Oh,
we got
that's
a DJ
beautiful.
coming.
Beautiful.
I'm trying to hopefully have him. He hasn't contact me back, but an ice cream truck outside. So
Oh, okay.
we're gonna try to. We're back in the hood, man. We're back in the point. It's gonna be.
I love it.
It's gonna be great.
Man. I love it. It almost makes me want to move back to Salem, but
You know,
about to.
I mean,
Find a little spot in the voice somewhere in the
yeah,
car.
right. Seriously, but
once you start working, you realize Salem is a motherfucking island, bro. It's nowhere near anything.
Mm-hmm.
To get to anywhere, it takes 30
Oh, like to
30
get all. Like,
anywhere.
we're so far from
I
the
moved to
highway.
Peabody, and it was just like I can get anywhere in 15 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Once you get to Salem, everything just stops.
yeah.
All right,
Well,
we
what
have
time?
reached my favorite part of the show. The DJ Bobka said a question.
You are now in the mix with
DJ Bobka said a question is a game we play at the end of every episode. It's a pretty simple game. We give you two options. You just choose one or the other one.
Pick the red pill or the blue pill. Please don't pick no purple or orange. It sounds simple. Mess up all the
But
time.
it's not.
First question, and before, Ethan, let me ask the question first, and then you answer. First question is always the same. Jordan or LeBron?
It's on me.
Both of y'all.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. What you wearing?
Jordan.
Wearing LeBron's over there?
Yeah.
Consistency.
Jordan. I was trying to.
I
like, what
respect the
did I put on?
consistency.
Yeah, Jordan.
I don't think we need to talk about it, right? We can move
Oh,
on.
Punisher
Yeah.
logo on the back of your hat.
What? Oh yeah! Shout out to my nephew. He got me this hat. Yeah. So-
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been standing.
Big pun.
Big.
The Suns?
Oh no, that's his logo.
I
I'm
was
a
looking
big,
at the.
I'm a big,
it is.
I'm a big pun fan. So
I was looking at the Punisher.
and then he got the dead of the middle, little Italy.
Man, you do. This is fire.
Right.
I'm gonna take it.
It would be amazing
If I was-
you just didn't have
Puerto
that
Rican.
ugly ass NY on the fucking front.
Well, sorry to say, pun is from New York. So.
Listen,
Yeah,
I will sit here and say the Yankee hat is the most freshest hat.
you
in the
could wear a
league. It's
Yankee
clear.
hat with everything you put on, even with a suit. If you
You can.
had. Well,
I can't. And trust me,
I mean-
I've had a lot of outfits. I was like, yo, Yankee hat will kill this shit. But it's that shit in my
hear you.
blood. I can't. I'd feel so weird. I'd have it on and I'd feel like dirty, nigga. Like
It's like the throwback Patriots jersey. Like, yo, every time I see it, I'm like, man, I just can't.
can't, man.
Fucking Bruins. I love that black and gold.
A black and gold
I
jersey's
just
tough.
Can't. I can't. No.
It's just the Bears. They're just Bears.
Yeah, no.
Some
can't.
black Bears.
It's like my New York card will be taken away. Like,
That's fine. You haven't been in the years.
excuse me?
I'm sorry.
What?
I was like, it's just getting a little personal.
What?
What's going on here?
I had a little beef situation not too long ago. They said I'm not a fake fan because I don't go to a New York Knicks game.
Niggas will make shit up, bro.
You're right. The fuck out of here.
I haven't gone to a Celtics game. You know why? Because they're fucking $500 a ticket.
Yeah.
That don't mean I'm not a fan, nigga. Like shit.
And they
The
changed.
fuck?
They're
But
expensive.
you know that
New York's not around. That's a 3.5, 4 hour drive, motherfuckers.
And then you got to pay for the ticket.
Have you checked the New York Knicks ticket versus Celtics ticket?
If it's
That-
more expensive, then
I bet it is.
I don't want to see
I'm-
it. It's because Madison Square Garden.
I am not gonna pay my ticket. Well, I gotta pay a mortgage and bills. Nah, it's not
happening.
that serious.
Not
TV
happening.
does the same shit.
Same shit.
And I get anxiety when I'm around too many people. So at home, I'm
Put
good.
the volume up, buddy. You got same shit.
Order some chicken fingers.
I got surround sound. We got it.
I definitely don't
Pay like $8 for water.
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
no,
fuck
good.
that.
No.
All right.
The sound.
Who would you take? Kyrie Irving or Dwayne Wade?
Was this the prime question in their prime?
Yes. These questions will sound a little familiar to you.
Wait, do I say?
that
I
again,
said
Mo.
Wade last time, right? I said Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
It wasn't no last time, Koki. We're doing this for the first time now.
Oh no, I'm just no. Yeah. Sorry.
y'all had
Wait.
conversation
Wait. I got Wade.
Kyrie, was it?
Kyrie Irving or Dwayne Wade?
Oh, okay.
Dwayne Wade.
In their prime.
I'll take Wade for
Taking
sure.
Wade?
Yeah.
That's Wade.
Wade.
Take
Wade
Wade.
County.
Wade's top. He's number 3 in shooting guards all time. No.
And he carried Miami Heat for that chip.
That 06 is
I
great.
just really like Kyrie, man.
I
I
love
love
Kyrie.
Kyrie,
I love
bro.
Kyrie.
Kyrie,
I
my
put
dog.
this question on because, like,
I can
Very
watch Kyrie
talented.
play pause
Like-
all day.
No, seriously.
Watch
we should
him
Dwayne
play.
Wade is the
Highlight.
right
You can put like
answer.
a 6
But I
hour
wanted
highlight
somebody,
Let it go
one
with the
person.
back.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Kai's the most skilled. Give you that.
Listen,
yeah.
that,
I
just seeing that man dribble is like, wow. It's magic.
this
He
is-
does magic with that.
Even like his layups, his touch around the back.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
So,
So smooth.
yeah, it's like perfect.
But I had highlights on it before the finals game, and my girl was watching it, and like she picked Kyrie Irving out of all the highlights. Like, who's that? Oh my God, what is
Nice.
that? This is a girl who like.
Because it's really art. What he
Yeah,
does
yeah,
is
yeah,
art.
yeah, you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's
art.
I like.
It's not Giannis'
poetry
big,
in motion.
Giannis'
He looks
big
like,
ass going down the
what's
court.
his name? Like
Yeah.
look, watching Maradona Pele play with the
Yeah,
soccer.
yo, yeah.
That's- yo,
Ronaldinho
Kyrie,
cut type of shit.
Yo, seriously.
call out.
So how you
Shout out the
dribble
goats.
every finger? Was
Yeah,
it
like that?
like yo what? Like,
crazy.
yeah, no.
That's
But I gotta go with Dwayne Wade. though.
Nah, I do.
Yo.
Yeah.
I just wish they weren't compared to each other.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Like,
That's the
I wish it
question.
was a.
They don't play
Anybody
similar.
else would be Kyrie.
Yeah.
Nah, but
All right, food question:
Ooh, I'm hungry too.
I know.
steak and eggs, or chicken and waffles?
hey, bro, steak and eggs.
Oh yeah.
We have bumped into each other.
Oh, I was like, what's going on?
Hey,
I
bro.
be pulling up there on the regular, bro. I
Hey,
love
bro,
I
steak
think
and eggs.
I think I mentioned that somewhere. Like, yo,
Yes, we did.
I'm sorry. But if you ever want to see Ariel out in the wild,
Don't say it.
That's archived.
yeah.
That never happened.
Did you already
never
say,
happened.
did you already say where?
April's, yeah. I
All
said
right, so I can
April's.
say it.
There's two different ones though.
We know.
I'm not even sure what he about to say.
If you
I
want to
do.
see, if you want to find Ariel out and you want to see him, there's a good chance that on a weekend morning where you're gonna find him. He's gonna be at the counter at April's with the biggest breakfast that's on the menu.
Actually, he was at the table with your dad.
Yeah, pull up my father, yeah.
With the-
All right.
April's steak and eggs, man.
Apparently, I was busy that day. I didn't. I don't
Well,
remember.
you left to
I don't remember no
Peabody.
text.
You're in Peabody.
You in Peabody.
You are in
That's
Peabody.
deep. That's deep.
You're in Peabody.
That's a drive.
He's already there. Casually, just already at 9 in the morning. Casually, oh, we just,
I think
we were driving by.
I think I was helping him with something.
That,
It's like a 15-minute drive.
Just ended up getting
Ended up at
breakfast
April's, like, oh.
Well, yeah,
I know
might
what
as
you
well.
say. You're gonna say
Sure, chicken and waffles.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I had that was at April's too. No bullshit.
Yo, last time I was at April's at Chicken and Waffles.
Yeah, I
too.
had
know
the
you
chicken
need to
and waffle
go?
Because I didn't know.
April's.
The first time I opened the menu, I was like, I don't usually open a menu. I know what I want.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I opened that shit. Wait,
They got
whoa.
chicken and
Did
waffles.
you just say
The
you
whole
usually
new
don't
world.
open the menu?
Nah,
So no matter what restaurant you go to, I know what I
I
want.
already know what I
Real
want.
shit. April's is one of those places I pull up and they were like, oh, the regular? I'm like, yeah. They literally,
I'm
too.
not gonna lie to you. I don't want to ever. That's
You want the regular?
I already
That's
got
something I never want to hear from a
You got a
restaurant.
tab right there. Right, like,
I don't want to hear that from any restaurant.
but like,
Oh,
I can't
It's
wait
like
to
that
get
a
that
meal.
I can't wait to get that from restaurant.
that means that you're there too long.
Yeah.
I
You're
want,
too many
I want
times.
to know the fucking cook's name.
Nah. For chicken and
Antonio.
waffles.
That's-
It's gonna sound like a weird choice. You ever been to Friendly Toast?
No.
Random.
Trust me. Chicken and waffles.
didn't they shut it down?
I thought they were,
thought
but they're
so.
going. I thought so too. I think it might have been that Facebook fake thing. I thought
Could be.
they could have got me because I was
Guess
like,
again.
I heard it. Someone told me they was getting knocked down and turned into a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
What is it called?
Friendly toast. It's where
Friendly
remember.
Toast.
I don't know. This might be you're young enough. Remember Applebee's used to be right near the mall.
Liberty
Yeah,
Tree.
back-
Like,
Liberty
you go to
Tree,
Liberty
like,
Tree,
That
close to Kelly's roast
Kelly's.
beef. And
Right next to Kelly's roast beef.
Yeah.
It's called Friendly Toast. Their chicken with waffles is crazy. The last podcast I had, we had the bros on here, and I had the same question. He's like, "Yo, Friendly Toast." I was like, "All right, someone knows."
It's still there.
they're still there. They're still kicking.
Open at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow.
What time are you gonna be there? 7:30 a.m.
Tomorrow.
All right. This is a fun question. Who's getting out of jail first? Tory or Puffy?
Puffy.
Puffy.
That's your answer?
Pause. Diddy.
That's your answer?
Pause. Yeah, that's yeah.
New York forever.
He's about to go. He's about to get out.
Nah, I think Tory come home first.
Canada.
Hell yeah.
I think
Nah.
they both come home.
Here's what worries
around
me.
the same time.
Here's what worries me about Tory. All that shit came out, and then shit just went quiet.
It was nothing.
So
happened.
I was like, that's not a good sign. We literally saw all this evidence come out.
Nope.
And the warden's like, yeah, whatever, nigga.
We worried about these figures in the protests.
Yeah, we got more shit on our
Just in
plate than
time.
fucking Tory Lanez.
Diddy's gonna come out first, and he's gonna throw out the biggest album ever.
That's what happened.
Kanye went
so
today.
The Shine shooting. I remember when he came out and he dropped that other album. That shit was crazy. Was it Bad Boys for Life?
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
We
That was-
ain't-
yeah. That was like,
Go
we-
and
he
just
ain't
beat-
going over.
he had just beat the case. He dropped
Yeah.
that. I was like, Jesus.
Here's what
Christ, you gotta
worries.
do that shit
Here's
again.
what worries me. If you're paying attention to the case,
Kanye went today.
yes, the last nigga you need to help.
So,
What, he
that's how-
testified?
He-
Support,
he
no,
left-
support.
went to the
He
court.
left and did get 10 minutes.
Oh, but they told I read that they didn't let him in.
They let him in.
That's probably
That's
why.
why he left.
They
That's
let him
probably why he
in
left so
today,
early.
I think.
He
He
went
went
today
in.
all white.
He went
Oh,
in.
he was.
He went in.
All white.
That helped or hurt?
If I'm on trial for all the shit he's on trial for, the last nigga I want to see walk in from support me
yeah,
is
boy.
fucking Kanye West.
Yes.
Because now he's, I guess 50 Cent's baby mama's having freak offs with. Yeah, also
don't-
like
I don't know.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's getting wild.
AI
Like,
internet going crazy.
50 sees that 50 will come at you for that. 50 come at anybody.
he did, but he did though.
50 come at anybody.
He sure
yeah.
do, though.
50
But-
come at
Gonna
anybody.
let
Here's
the Kofi
no
next.
lie.
Here's the thing I don't like. If you're watching the trial, I'm just like, all right, he's getting. Everybody knows what a RICO charge is here, right? It was made to literally take down the mob.
But there's no Rico. Nothing.
I don't. I'm watching the trial. It's like, where's the RICO part? And someone's like, don't
Nothing.
worry, it's coming. They just called their last witness. So all that I've seen through the testimony, if I could summarize the whole testimony, Diddy's a freaky ass nigga.
That did a little
That's we all
domestic
know.
violence situation.
But domestic violence is statute of limitations.
no, great, right,
Isn't
right.
Rico different cases all connected?
Yeah,
Rico-
you
so
gotta
it's his first part.
You got to get murder. It got to be murder. You got to have real hard evidence that it's like a real organization, and that's something else.
This
And that's why he's coming
Sounds
out.
like it's step one. He's on step
See,
one.
he's
If I went on the like what I see in the
That nigga's just
evidence,
pimping hoes.
and like if I go by the court case, I'm like, yeah, Diddy's getting out. But unfortunately, it don't matter what evidence comes up. There's 12 people on there that's gonna decide.
That's the thing.
And I saw Tory get sent to jail, and that nigga didn't even have fingerprints on his gun.
Yeah.
Crazy.
When I heard guilty on that shit, I was like, so the
Canada.
beyond a reasonable
real?
doubt, the beyond a reasonable doubt is not true anymore because. When I went to street law,
not when you're black
when I
in
went with
America.
when I had street law in high school, Mr. Leonard, shout out to Mr. Leonard.
Shout out Mr. Leonard. That's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
All right, Miss Contos.
That's crazy as
The,
shit.
the, the,
Damn, that nigga
Not
there
for
for a long time.
when you graduated, gang. When
Oh,
you
six,
I
nigga.
graduated 18.
Did he still-
He was there 18.
Wow.
That's
He's
crazy
always
as shit. That's crazy
Fuck,
as shit.
fuck it.
Right.
I know this nigga made me fucking say my graduation.
My
date,
fault,
asshole.
gang. My fault.
Grandpa here.
Oh, the what's for that? Oh,
My fault,
six.
gang.
My
My
shit was
fault.
before.
Yeah.
And I just gotta say something, Mr. Leonard. I had street law, which teaches you all the law shit, all shit. We had a final.
Oh, Jeff, I had him as a teacher.
I was gonna
Miss
say this was
Contos.
Sunday conversation, but it came up, so I'm gonna say it now. We had a finals. He's the only. This is senior year. He's the only teacher that usually you do your final, you fucking leave. This nigga was like, no, everybody, you finish your final, you have to sit there and wait. And I was like, can I go to the bathroom after my test? Yeah, no problem. That was the last time I ever saw Mr. Leonard.
I got the last time
I ever saw that nigga
That's
in
so
my life.
crazy. The last time I seen him, I skipped school, went to the buffet next to Walmart when they had it near Walmart. I went over there and I got
Issaquah.
He called.
Now.
He told
Or
the
it was.
principals or somebody that I wasn't in class and I was in school the whole day. But I'm not going to street law. I left, went to the buffet, and my mom called me. And I went back. When I walked into his classroom, he just looked at me. He was just smiling and he's just nodding his head. And I'm like, oh, you ratted on me, bro. I'm here because of you now.
What happened to street
And it
law?
was-
That's
That's
what
what I'm saying.
Street law.
You feel me? Like, and he ratted. I know he ratted on
Nigga,
me.
that
That's
was
the
my
last time I
senior
seen
year
him.
in literally my last class. I never saw that nigga
That was
again
my
in
last
life.
block of the day, bro. On dogs. The last. That's why I left.
Teachers just gotta understand.
That's why I left.
As seniors, last block.
I was trying to think of like why I even brought this nigga up with street law. Street law. No, but I learned that to convict somebody beyond a reason. That means if you have any doubt that he didn't do it, he should be free.
Yeah.
At this point, just deport him. Deport Tory back to Canada
Yeah.
and let him put music out.
So
just deport him.
The golden joker, the ace, the ace that might pull out is Big Trumpo gets involved.
Golden Joker.
Oh,
made that
like
up.
pardons.
That
Pardoning
nigga
people.
Pardon the
young
left.
boy, my nigga.
I know. YB,
Anybody
Kodak.
is up to like, yo, what the
Wayne.
fuck?
Kodak, Lil Wayne,
He pardoned YB. He got
Larry
crazy.
Hoover.
Bro, like,
Yeah, but did he?
I want you
was
to,
talking
like-
shit about him last.
Trump, sit down with me and explain to me why you thought YB needs to be free. Explain that to me.
Because Big
well,
Baron.
he brings revenue.
Yeah, 'cause, like
Everywhere he
literally,
goes.
like
Because it will
Nah,
help get
this
the black
tour that he's about to
support.
go on, his revenue is about to be crazy.
Revenue, nigga.
That's one of the main
all
reason
right,
why.
how many,
I feel
how many
like-
cities in this? Let's do 30 cities in the tour. That's usually how many stops? 30 trips.
I don't even know.
Over under 5 shootings. What do you think?
Wow. I'm going over.
Over.
Because he's bringing the hood out. It's going to be over 5.
Shorties ain't going to that concert. You know who the fuck's gonna be at that concert?
But
But
gonna be
that's
there.
Shiesty's gonna be crazy, nigga.
I know mad
They'll be
shorties
wearing
that's
it.
going.
Yeah,
Like
the-
that,
the-
who
the-
already
yeah.
bought tickets.
Yeah, that-
right now,
they love
already
that
bought
guy.
tickets.
I'm
Our
showing my age,
out
nigga.
Here, our show here
I
ain't
grew
until
up at a time
September.
where girls didn't listen to hardcore rap.
Yeah,
and
that was a long
shit.
time
Nah,
ago.
but
now
that's
it's
what I'm
different.
saying.
Yeah,
You
now
see,
it's
like,
different.
see, like,
different.
you probably look at him crazy. You're probably gonna look at me crazy for even saying this, right?
old.
My favorite rapper all time is Lil Wayne. Young Boy reminds me of Lil Wayne so much that Young Boy is my second favorite rapper of all time, right behind Lil Wayne. And that's
I'm
because
not
he
gonna
reminds
disagree.
me of Lil Wayne so
That's-
much. Everything he
That's your
does,
generation.
the way he drops music, he can rap on any beat, make any song.
Man, you heard the song we played before the episode starts. That's my goat, nigga. It's
That's
whole.
my
hear that.
goal. But,
For me,
Different era. I'll
my
never
goat.
knock anybody's musical preference because that's what you
I just
like.
literally
yo,
like
it's-
listen to Lil Wayne's full catalog.
it's different.
Just this week.
Did you stop before Carter 6? You should.
I'm at nah.
Dedication 6.
I'm
He's
at
finished, right?
Because Carter 6 was probably one of the worst things I've ever heard.
No, I've heard
The
worse.
fact that I tweeted like I heard the
even
first
if
song, I was like, oh, this nigga Wayne is still a. That was the most premature tweet I've ever, because that was the first song, and after that, I was like, good lord, this shit.
I haven't even listened to that. I love Wayne so much. I don't even want to do that
Don't
to
do it.
myself.
Don't do it.
Don't
right,
do
but
it.
nah,
You're
it's
gonna
not.
be-
It's not even
you're
like.
gonna
I don't
be
even wanna
It's
do
disappointed.
that to
bad, bro.
myself.
It's that bad.
You're gonna be
You know, if
disappointed.
when you're like a Wayne fan, like I don't know. I've been listening.
It's the beat choices.
I've been listening to him
Right.
since
I gotta
the
move
first,
on. I gotta move on.
I'm not done.
That was just
since
rushed.
since the first. No, because I'm still speaking.
going,
You
keep
stop
going,
me.
keep going.
Like the block is hot had that shit, motherfucking show and tell as a kid.
Bro, I used to go and put on red bandanas and red hats and tank tops because I wanted to be like
Not
Lil
knowing
Wayne.
you could
Don't
get
do
shot.
that now.
Not yet, exactly. Not
Not
even
knowing
knowing
you could get
that. I got 3 red bandanas on my wrist, on my head, in my pocket. Not even knowing what the fuck I'm doing,
It
just
don't
because I
even
want
matter.
to be
Like,
like
I wouldn't
Wayne.
even accept that. I wouldn't even say with my own words that shit's trash. Like even if I didn't like it, I was like, oh, it wasn't as bad.
I can say it. That's just.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to
I'm
bump it because I
sorry.
don't even want to have that in my
Basura.
Can I
mind.
move on now? Can I move on? Thank you. Who retires first? KD or Steph Curry?
Stephen.
They got to using his co-host powers. Nigga.
I get interrupted
I
a lot. I
ain't
let
done.
a lot of shit slide.
It's because you wait till the end of the
Yo,
argument.
let a nigga speak. Let me
I know,
speak.
but like, just get in there, nigga. You know we're on the fucking time shit.
We got time. We're at the end of it.
So you say
Let me
Steph
finish.
Curry. I agree, Steph Curry.
He's definitely done that mad times cocaine. Steph
Curry?
He's like, nigga, I'm talking. All right,
Yo,
bro,
because like I let a lot of interruptions slide.
I know, but
So
I'm
it's
just doing my
Curry?
job as a host, man.
Steph Curry's? Everybody Steph Curry?
I gotta get my piece. I gotta get my
All right, nigga, my bad.
bad.
Coca, need your answer? Steph Curry?
I'm not done yet. Let me finish. Yeah, Curry.
The block is hot.
Great
All
album.
right, nigga.
Good fucking album.
This is my little waypoint. Hold on. It ain't over yet.
Easy
I'ma say my
F,
block is
baby,
hot.
and an F is for phenomenal.
But no, Steph
Phenomenal.
Curry. I think, yeah, Steph Curry. I think he wants to spend more time with his kids and
He's
all
more
that.
fragile.
Yeah.
KD
yeah,
don't.
family.
KD don't got nothing
Family. He
to retire to.
right. Oh, you got this
Just got
basketball.
I heard he was
basketball.
with that podcast chick.
Oh man.
The white
Ooh,
girl.
they keep saying that, but everything's new week, new person.
KD out here, nigga.
Or Katie's going through the same bullshit fake media that we've been looking at. He's already on the Suns and
You should have a
San
question
Antonio's
too.
and shit.
Who goes bald first, Stephen A. or Kevin Durant?
I don't think either nigga would allow it.
Stephen A's not going to
I'm
Turkey.
not gonna lie to you. If I'm a millionaire, I'm not
Turkey.
going bald, bro.
Man, listen, yo.
I saw Nori go from bald to a fucking dreads in like a week and a half. I was like, Jesus
got
Christ. That's what
dreads.
happens with money, nigga.
Braids.
Little braids, little shit. I was like,
Getting you back, baby.
I'll let that shit go.
I like you was season cut all year long.
I like God.
People
all
fly
my
to Turkey all
life.
day.
All of a sudden,
yeah,
I'm like,
nah. The OGs, when they do shit like that, like, we're just gonna let you slide, OGs.
he had the Bobby Jerry curl on.
Yeah,
So I
you
was
know what?
like,
Go ahead,
where
bro.
you got
Go
that
ahead,
shit
bro.
from?
Go ahead. Treat yourself, nigga.
Dude, there was a turkey commercial about hair plugs, and they try to sneak in Tracy McGrady for one image. I'm like, they got know him. Rewinding. That's Tracy McGrady. That's T-Mac. Why are you gonna sneak that?
That nigga probably did the commercial. All right, I'll do the commercial, but I only want my shit for a split second.
Bro, they have people's names.
You can only play
not
it in
his.
Turkey. Only play the commercial in Turkey only.
Yeah, fuck that.
They play it everywhere.
Who would you?
It's like, damn, man.
Who would you take in their prime? Kevin Garnett or Dirk?
Dirk. I was trying to remember.
What's his name? Dirk.
I'm biased.
Okay.
I'm biased. I never been a Celtics fan, but the only Celtics jersey I've ever had was a Kevin Garnett jersey,
I do have one.
and it's cause 5.
And we got proof.
And I got a picture.
He
with
got a
it.
picture.
I look crazy. but-
This story is going to be out of pocket, and I apologize already.
How? Kevin Garnett, Dirk, how?
You'll see, nigga.
Oh my God.
So
Let me finish.
Let him talk.
Let me talk.
Let me finish, nigga.
Everybody gets to talk.
Everybody gets their time.
Explain this shit.
So
How
Not
far
done
left
yet.
we going?
I'm not done
someone was telling a story about KG, and this nigga was on the plane. They're landing somewhere,
Oh, I got it.
and they
I know
just
what
talk
it is.
about like, yo, we need girls, we need bitches for this, we need all these girls. And I don't know if you know who Jason Collins is.
It was Jeff T's brother said it. Yeah.
Jason Collins is a player who came out as gay.
Is that the gay?
Yeah, KG's like, we're gonna get girls. Don't worry, my boy, we got some niggas for you too.
KD yelled that at
KG said,
KG.
don't worry, we got some niggas for you too. I was like, yo.
This is like right when
that
he
was
came
most-
out.
Yeah, this is like prime time, like.
He just came out. And he's like, all right, buddy, we got you. that was Jeff Teague's brother when he's on the team. What's his name?
I don't know.
I want to say his name is Jordan Teague.
Marcus Teague.
Marcus Teague. There we go.
He's, he's also on the podcast.
He came for that one episode.
Nah, he be on it a lot.
Look, they don't send him at all to me, so I didn't even know.
Nah,
this
they're
first.
Now
definitely
Marcus
brothers,
is
nigga.
darker.
Yeah,
Marcus is
they are
Marcus is
definitely
darker.
brothers.
And he's like
nigga.
heavier too now.
Marcus is
Yeah,
darker.
nigga don't be hooping like that.
He's the funny. He's
He
the,
does Jeff.
Actually, they do. They're both in the big three.
is he a co-host?
No.
Oh.
No, the co-hosts are Jeff's boys from Indiana.
Them niggas are hilarious.
Yeah,
man.
funny,
The big dude is hilarious.
it's funny,
Yo,
right?
the video where they talk about Dwayne Wade's son, daughter learning how to dribble. The guy, you seen that video? Oh, I wish I could post that clip, but we be getting
Happy
so much
Pride
trouble.
Month.
Next question.
Happy Pride Month.
Back to back. Ain't no rainbow flags on this podcast. I'll tell you that.
Oh God. We're gonna edit that,
That's the Puerto
right?
Rican one right there.
We're gonna edit that.
What? I can't say that.
We can edit it. If you want.
I ain't editing this
Cancel
shit.
culture.
We can edit it if you
We
want.
can-
I ain't editing
That's-
shit. We've said way worse on here, nigga. What you going here? Way worse.
Oh yeah, I know. Just
Pretty
in
sure we
case.
had a whole episode about
In the
cocaine one
middle of
time.
We sure did. We
A whole
sure did.
episode about it.
We
So,
sure
you
did.
know?
Great episode.
Studio 54 episode. Yeah.
That's why I appreciate Cocaine. Cocane's a real fan. nigga.
I am a real
I don't
fan.
even remember.
Studio 54.
If you put a
That's
gun
the reason
to
why
my
it came
head,
up.
if you put a gun to my head and tell me like name all the episode names, there's no way I can come up with 80% of them.
Studio 54 episode.
I definitely remember.
That was a good episode. That was a good episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Carried on.
Which video game do you want seen made into a film or TV series? Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty?
I said Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
Grand-
GTA, for sure. You can make anything out of
Yeah,
that.
you can make a freaking.
There's just too
10
many
plus
military
movies if
movies.
you want.
You can make
Same
any.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
GTA, you got what? Fast and the Furious, but
You can do Fast and the Furious, Money Heist. You could put
Yeah.
100 movies and TV
But
shows
then Call
into
of
That,
one.
Duty,
that might as well be a series then.
I'd say it's a movie or series. Like either
Oh,
one.
yeah, still.
You put the racing.
I'd
the money
say
heist,
Call of
and the-
Duty because I think that's the more likely one that ever happened.
That's just
Grand Theft Auto's
thing.
never a movie. Like they'd make less money on the movie than they would do on a video game.
Imagine.
Like it's
You're still making money off that.
if they do it, it'll be for fun.
Imagine-
Like, all right, we'll give you guys something. But like that video game, Grand Theft Auto 6 is literally gonna change the economy.
yeah.
of the fucking-
Hell yeah.
Yo, like
the
the
world.
economy of the
That's gonna
world.
change everything.
Like
You
that
buy shit with crypto and
Grand Theft Auto 5
Yo.
made more money than most. It's like doubles what Marvel has made in movies.
Yep.
Like it's not even close. Video game industry's not even close. Like, so they don't need Call of Duty maybe just because like
yeah.
they could probably start a franchise about it, but like Grand Theft Auto, nigga, like, once you make another video game, you make fucking
What was
50
that
million.
series? Band of Brothers?
That's a
Band
good
of
one.
Brothers,
military,
yeah.
right?
That was a good one.
It's a miniseries, right?
Yeah.
That was a good one. There's a lot of famous actors in
I
that.
haven't, I haven't
Yeah.
seen that,
That was
but
a
I
cool-
heard it was
pretty
like
good.
it's one of the best like series or
Yeah.
miniseries of all
Spielberg.
time. Of course, that's why.
Mr. E.T.
You don't miss.
He don't miss.
I was gonna bring up Christopher Nolan. I don't know why.
Makes you go boom.
I don't know why he brought up.
Superman.
I was talking about him last night. Tell my girl about Christopher Nolan.
That's your gun.
Someone else.
Who would you rather have on your team, Draymond Green or Dennis Rodman?
The Worm.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis.
The Worm.
Absolutely.
Dennis Rodman. If Jordan,
Dennis.
if Jordan tells the coach to give you a week break so you can come back and play better, you're the man. You're the
I'm
man.
gonna let you in a little
Weekend.
secret.
And
They
it
didn't
was-
have a choice. That nigga was
No.
going to be.
That's what I'm saying.
I
You feel me?
believe it.
That's like
He
you
was like,
go,
"Let
"Ah,
me
you
go."
Like, bitch, I was
Or
gonna
I'm
go
saying
out
let's
anyway.
go
I'm gonna see you
But wait,
in 3 days.
when Mike telling Phil that and everybody else, they couldn't punish him for that. If he would have just left without Mike saying nothing, it would have been over for him.
He
They
went
would
to
have had
WrestleMania.
He did
Yeah.
everything.
NWO.
NWO.
In that weekend.
He was
That
wilding.
nigga, if you do that today, you're suspended for the rest of the season.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Can't do that.
Hell yeah.
All right. What instrument would you rather learn, piano or guitar?
I was traumatized last time. I'm gonna say guitar. I had a backstory to it. Yeah, guitar. Guitar.
Yeah, I might go guitar too.
Serenade a whole bunch of women with a
Yeah.
guitar.
You can play
Even
some
though
fire
piano's
shit with
fire,
that.
but
Yeah, but you
guitar,
can really
though.
play some fire shit on the guitar.
The only reason I would learn, I would only exclusively play bachata on guitar.
You feel me?
That's the only like
You can force
just
it
to make
on
that shit sing.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
What you mean? That's
I'll be on some Carlos
my first
Santana
thought.
shit, yo.
bro. I don't
wait,
like when I
what?
think guitar. I think bachata
Carlos
immediately. I don't even think of like other music
Yo,
that guitar
what?
makes.
All day.
Absolutely.
When you making that shit,
A guitar is in almost every.
Yo, that
every song.
guitarra, yo. Like,
you're gonna be really crying on that shit.
yeah,
Fuck that.
nah, man, but
Ain't nobody's
I mean, piano's dope, but
piano is
The
dope.
piano's smooth. I feel like
I fucks with piano heavy.
it's like more like it's smarter. I feel like I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I
It
feel
takes
it.
more mind because you
And it's
gotta
crazy
really-
because there's people who are literally born with like, I don't know how to read music. I don't know how to do anything. If
yeah,
I
that's
hear
a
it, I can
talent,
play
bro.
it. Like,
That's a talent.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I've met people like that who literally like you can play like a 50 Cent song and they'll be like, all right, they can replicate it on the
Even reading like music notes. Like I don't know, I could never do that shit.
Drumline style.
Like Kendrick
I
read
can never-
Drake's A minor, right? Bad joke. That joke.
Sorry, Drake. I didn't know you were gonna catch a stray. Like,
Someone's dad's not happy about
That
it.
joke.
Buy this.
Someone's dad's not happy about him.
I like the sound of the piano.
No, A minor. It's
like
just,
smooth.
right. It is a note.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay,
no,
okay, all right, just checking,
double
like-
entendre. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I
It's
didn't
one
even
of
know
the
what you was
black
trying to
ones, I
say.
Yeah, A minor. Yeah,
that was the play. That was the play.
That was the play on
God
words he
bless.
did.
Yeah.
on time.
He was in Toronto
Double
yesterday.
entendre.
and they loved it. They made him try to do it again.
So-
Yo, that's
alright.
crazy.
That's wild.
That was crazy,
wild.
but I don't know how you guys.
Performing again
I don't
today.
know how you guys feel about this. What Kendrick is doing, he's flying in, doing the concert. It's back to back. It's 2 shows. After the concert, he flew out to New York, and then he has to fly right back in.
So he's not even staying in Canada. Gotcha.
Okay.
Take that information however you
He
want.
nervous.
Why?
Yo, there's gangster Canadians,
Bro, like
bro.
Toronto.
Yeah, there's,
So-
Yo,
there's my
Drake,
man.
that's
You got-
Drake's-
you got a private
that's Drake's
jet.
land, bro.
One of my boys, he's Drake's his goat. So he knows all the Drake's, like, little gremlins or whatever. There's this one crash out from Canada. His name is Top 5.
They showed him. They didn't let him in the hotel. I seen
He's
the
ready
video.
to crash. For Drake, he's ready to do anything. He's ready to do anything, bro. And I only know him because of my mans. And
But think about this, like
Drake got mad people like that who just
before
ready to
Drake,
crash.
he's Toronto. So
Hell
he's
yeah.
responsible for putting your city on the map. So if you have someone violating your city, coming to your city,
You feel me?
you know what I mean? He thinks
They
act
wanted
up.
the encore.
That was
They wanted the
Yeah, the
encore.
fans who paid to go inside.
Toronto.
Yeah, a lot of.
That's Toronto.
There's gotta be like
No, but to be fair, a lot of Kendrick fans are not like. Oh. It's a lot of white fans. Like,
yeah.
We're gonna let you
Lot of-
finish.
We're gonna let you finish. everybody got quiet, nigga. Go ahead, nigga.
It's all you, bro.
What do you mean?
not even like that.
That's all you.
Yeah, he has a very diverse fan base, so I feel like his content nothing pops off like that. Kendrick's,
His concert.
I just think it's weird that like
it's not violent. It's not like a
Like-
YB
like-
concert.
Oh.
you're staying
I
in
know
every
what
other
you're going
city,
with.
but in Toronto,
You're flying back. You're flying
back.
back to New York, back and forth. Like,
He got a private jet.
Hey, Mike,
Fuck.
he has a private jet for everything.
He
He
had a
can
little
do
promo,
that
man. He had a little promo,
anytime.
man.
but
Maybe a little
he
promo,
stays
man.
in other
What do you-
cities though.
What was the BET Awards? What was that? That LA?
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Okay, never mind.
He can fly anywhere.
Was in
He
Atlanta.
chose.
I was like, he was just somewhere.
And it's not like you're flying. Like, you got to clear customs again. Like, that's a pain in the ass.
Not on jet. Not
What if he
private
has
jet.
some money to make over in New
Shit.
York?
No, I think in the jet you still,
Of course,
you
nigga.
still gotta.
It's a lot easier.
Oh no,
Not Canada, nigga. Canada don't play about nothing, bro.
Canada is the
I could
reason.
never visit Canada.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I mean,
Exactly.
not because
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Prior
Yeah, it happens.
situations, but
So best believe they're searching everybody on that plane when it lands.
they didn't let
So the-
Jay Uso in Canada. They let him be in Canada.
So the fact
For real?
No, because you got a DUI.
That's
Yeah,
it.
no
Not
criminal
even-
charges.
no
Any criminal
criminal,
charges, you're not
nothing.
allowed in
That's it.
Canada.
No.
Unless Big Bro,
Damn.
unless Big Bro hits up.
Yeah.
Big Drizzy has that power. He can call
Right.
the embassy and get you in.
He let Gucci in. Remember?
That's
Remember?
crazy.
That's power, though.
That's power.
We make fun of Drake, but that's power.
That's crazy.
You can tell a country like, yo, my man, I know this nigga's a goon.
Over there, he could run for his prime minister. They don't have president.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
could run for that shit
Absolutely.
crazy.
and win.
He'll-
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
His crib is called the embassy.
And it looks like one.
Yo, what?
Which one do you have a better chance of surviving? Alien invasion or zombie apocalypse?
Alien invasion. I said I wanted to be in the spaceship, so come and take me. Nah. I want no zombie near me. I fuck with an alien.
That's a
I
tough
feel like
one.
a zombie would kind of be easier to kill.
Yeah.
You don't know what an alien's coming
At
with.
all.
Yeah,
You have no chance.
have
We got
no-
aliens
you have no
amongst
idea.
us,
They can
bro.
probably get in your head.
And
or
we
whatever.
probably, hey, you feel me? It's probably a human. Walk up to you and then boom, he transforms to an alien. He kills you.
That's some gangster shit.
yeah.
Take the zombie.
The zombie's already
fuck with
bleeding.
that.
He's
You
already,
get beamed up, but you getting killed.
he's already limping. You already,
zombie,
you, can,
like-
you can see a zombie from down there.
That boy has something wrong with him.
Yeah, you can see a zombie from down
Lock the door.
block.
Lock the door.
Surprise my ass, damn it. Turn into an alien right now. Whoa, shit, look
Fuck
at that.
that. Give me the zombies.
Nah, I
can come
go
out.
with aliens for me.
Blow up the planet and go away. The zombies are alright.
Yeah, I don't know what an alien's capable of.
No one does.
I think,
That's the problem.
I think the Walking Dead, the Walking Dead
zombies
ruined
don't
it
got-
for me.
I've seen every kind of zombie there can possibly be. I've seen all of them.
I haven't watched Walking Dead, but the slow running niggas, right? Which ones? Are they slow one?
World War Z, we're all fucked. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, the niggas who be.
They
Even Last of Us, these niggas
Yo,
getting smart.
Yeah.
yeah, but those
Last of Us season 2, these niggas are literally working as a pack, as a
You see,
team.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I
Zombies
just-
start doing that,
Yeah.
nigga.
That's why I'd rather chill with the aliens. Like, yo,
But you're not chilling with
You're
them.
not chilling with them, bro.
I would chill. Yo, we're
chilling
chilling
with
amongst
They're trying
aliens.
to-
We didn't even know it. This talk. Let me call my boy conspiracy theory.
You gonna tell me in my face LeBron James is a real person? The
Yes.
fuck out of here,
It's
nigga.
aliens
I
amongst
told
us.
y'all.
Wimby.
He don't got no cousins. He had no family. It's only him and his mom.
He's an alien.
He got no cousins.
Oh, you
no
right.
brothers.
Have you ever
no
met
uncles?
a
No
LeBron
no
James
nephews.
family
No
member?
nothing.
He got
That
uncle.
nigga was made in the lab. That nigga's
He got
not
his
real,
mom.
bro.
Him and his mom.
His mom has a brother. I remember that.
no
Came
dad.
out recently.
When?
It took me 2 years to realize he
That's what
has
I'm saying.
Not
Yeah,
a
Uncle
niece,
Uncle. It's an uncle
not a
show up.
nephew,
I don't know
not a
about none of that.
cousin, not a
Cousin.
grandpa, not a grandma,
Not even a
nobody.
cousin.
He mentioned it on a podcast that his uncle. Oh, I was like, uncle.
Wait a second.
Who's this?
No, but no bullshit. You really think there's no aliens amongst us?
No, there is.
Wemby's in San Antonio. Oh, actually, no, he's in Shaolin right now. Actually,
Yo,
Tell me, yeah, he's on his
He's a
monk
monk
shit.
shit.
Yeah, that's
Bro.
fire.
It's just-
That's on some Kareem.
That's
I'm not gonna lie to you. Nothing more should strike fear in your heart than seeing
Yo,
that.
I was
As
just
an
gonna
NBA
say
player,
that.
If this nigga got his chi going, nigga,
Can't nobody put no fear in
outta
him.
here.
Nothing.
Fuck people up over there, bro.
Disciplined. He's gonna be training.
Yeah,
like
he's the.
do that balance like fucking
Every-
cardiac.
I'd be so mad if you go San Antonio and, KD wins a championship. Like, you mother. I'm not gonna count that. Actually, I'm gonna count.
Is
Huh?
that a
many you
bubble
count?
chip?
I don't count
Bubble
I
chip.
count Golden State, but it has an asterisk. I count that, but it has an asterisk. Sorry,
I actually want San Antonio to win so Chris Paul can get a ring before he leaves.
he probably won't be there.
He's definitely
He's probably
be
be
there.
the trade. He's a free agent. All right, last but not least,
Stick to Wemby.
wait until I say both choices before you answer.
Long too.
You too, actually.
Mr.
What?
Which LeBron
the
would you take
LeBrons.
first, more, or better, or whatever, whatever the grammatically correct way to say
Correct.
that. Second chance around Cavs Braun or Heat Braun?
2018 LeBron James for the second stint.
Is that the best LeBron?
The second,
I-
hell
that's the
yeah.
one, yeah.
You know. I agree with you
That is the best LeBron.
2018.
because like remember how in he was in the Cavs. He went to the Heat. He got that villain.
Yeah.
He was just like
He was
Came
forced to
back
be
home, he was
bulky
the
as
hero.
hell.
yeah, he was the hero again when he
hero.
went back
He
home.
came back
When he came back,
And
slimmed
it's-
down a little. He had to finally slim
And
down.
it looked like. I'm sorry, Eddie. Go ahead.
I didn't have nothing to say. I wasn't
I'm just making sure.
even have nothing to say.
I'm just making sure. Nigga.
Heavyweight champion of the
I
world.
think he is the heavyweight champion of the world. I don't want no
Treat him
smoke.
like Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be in every episode going forward. It's like,
You ready?
are you done?
No. I don't remember my point.
Well, either way,
have nothing to say either.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
that LeBron's definitely the best LeBron we've seen.
That's
2018.
I remember
was
that.
good.
He had everything better than James Harden. James Harden's Rockets won like 65 games, so that took it. But I think LeBron should have won the MVP that year for sure.
okay.
He played every game. James Harden only played 72, but it was the record was way better.
And because it's 72, his,
I think
his
out of all
averages are
sports
higher.
way
leagues-
better. Average is way better.
Let's see if you guys agree with
Yeah,
me.
he was
Out of
like
all
36
sports
already.
leagues, I think NBA has the MVP be the most
It's
funniest.
the stupidest.
You know what I mean?
so
You know what I
dumb.
mean?
Not even being biased. LeBron should have at least 7, 8
I would probably go like
MVPs.
He should, yeah.
6, 7. Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
me? At least.
More than what he
They
has,
don't- they don't
absolutely.
do it.
You want
least.
to
He
give
has
the
4
Steve
now. He
Nash's
has way more
you want
than
to give Steve Nash's MVP to Kobe, but if you look at the stats, LeBron
it would've been-
deserve
Oh,
that.
Even
yeah.
that
Kobe
too.
was fifth in
Even
that-
that too.
that year.
I see
Yeah.
something.
He did drop
Dirk-
35 a game though.
Dirk's
But the
numbers
team
and
was also
record
ass.
was better than Steve Nash.
Yeah.
He averaged more, had
Oh
more
my
rebounds.
God, the Red Sox won an extra inning game. Jesus Christ. Seen your team.
It's them new guys.
Yeah, I know.
No, the big three. That's what we'll call them. We got a new big three, baby. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Junkies.
Oh, man, whatever, nigga. Judge is hitting 400 and hitting bombs, bro.
Your field is middle school
What I'm
field.
thinking about, Judge, like, can you just, could we at one point, can we Barry Bonds him? Stop pitching to him.
Well, they did that
they
not too
still
long
do that?
ago. They walked him twice. Like,
I walked
Why,
him 4
why
times.
people are scared to walk people no more? Back in my day, you hit one
talking
bomb,
about Barry
you're done.
Bonds. Put that man in the Hall of Fame. Don't do that Pete Rose shit. When he dies, then put him in.
Yo.
He's looking healthy. He ain't going for a while.
in-
Barry Bonds look healthy.
Oh, I was like, Pete Rose died 2 years ago. He's not looking healthy, nigga.
Pete Rose is gone. Pete Rose is gone. Rest in peace, Pete Rose.
Like, I get it. All right, you use juice, you steroids, but you still got to hit the damn
I don't
ball,
even,
bro.
like, I'd be upset if they
gotta
put their Pete Rose on there now. Don't do that.
They did.
He already did.
They did, bro. Yeah. I would
was it,
not
a
take.
couple
If I
months
was his family, I'd be like, nah, fuck you. Don't do that shit now.
No.
Don't do that
Way
now.
too soon
Shout Shout out,
Everybody knows Barry Bonds is the greatest baseball player.
shout
of
out Pete
all time.
Rose for being one of the first people to be able to bet on games legally. He's a picture like, fuck you guys.
But
right.
he's the all-time hits.
Shout outs.
Shout out.
Shout out to Vibe.
Shout out to Nerd Gods.
Uneducated MMA.
Yes, sir.
Shout out all my boys. I don't know.
Shout out my brothers. Shout out my
family. All my P2P
Shout out
kids.
Imperial.
My P2P
definitely
children.
Shout out my dog Ricky. Train hard to see results. Got me on my super fitness journey. Shout out my dog. Got me super right. Shout out my bro. Word.
Where?
What other shout outs we got?
Shout out to Coded, of course. Shout out Hood Inc.
Shout out Hood.
Shout out. Well, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but CDC for having us in their block party tomorrow. They
Shout
want
out them.
P2P to represent
Look at
tomorrow.
that. Look
So we're
at
doing a little King of the Court tournament tomorrow.
There
So
we go.
Hey.
starting off, yeah, but if it don't rain, but it looks like it's gonna be
It's
rain.
tomorrow Saturday. It's going to
Yep.
rain.
It's
That'll be,
gonna
what,
rain.
13 weeks in a row?
13,
Yeah.
in fact.
13 Saturdays in a row?
Yep.
Facts.
Crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I worked every Saturday.
When someone told me that, I was like, yeah,
It will
all right.
rain.
I think
And then look, it
says
was
March something. I think March
it's
13th.
straight.
What?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
No sun.
That's
So
messed up.
maybe all the rain already happened and you guys get a clear P2P. We could
That would be amazing,
could
but
play.
man, listen.
No, and it's only on the weekends that it rains. So we the games are.
trying to be mad positive.
Yeah,
hoping for the
I
best.
I appreciate that,
I'm not
but
gonna lie to you. Like during the summer when it starts to rain, my first thought is always P2P.
bro,
I mean, walk out here, I'll see draws. It'll be like 4:30, bro, and it'll be clear as day, and then all of a sudden it'll rain a little bit. Like,
But
Not many
he'll
times-
text me. Go to the court now. See if it's wet. See if there's a puddle. See what's going on over there. And I'm like, yo, but like it didn't even rain yet, really. Like the shit ain't even. He's like, nah, but we need to know if it's good or not. I'm like, all right,
yo,
whatever.
because I start getting calls at 10, 11 in the morning. Are we playing? Are we playing?
you guys did. You got
Bro,
the
like,
baseball. Y'all got
relax,
the tarp
bro.
out there. You
Yeah,
got.
I
the
wish. Yeah. Or like,
right?
shout out Chicos from Lawrence.
we have-
They started today. They got a tarp. They got a roof over it.
Look at that.
They got a roof out in Lawrence, bro.
There we go.
I need to
They
connect.
start-
I don't know who runs it, but I need to connect with whoever runs
KD,
it.
my
Alright.
boy. Yeah, they
Yeah.
actually they coming down this summer. We do like an exhibition, our best against his best.
Oh, perfect.
We didn't do it last year, but this year we're
No, I
gonna do
remember
it.
you
They
guys
coming
did.
they coming down to
Right.
us this time.
Well,
This should be good.
Before we go, Pacers are actually winning right now. So they
Pacers?
might. By the
Pacers.
time this comes out,
that'll mean nothing.
3-1.
There might be a championship.
it might be 5, you know?
Bro, they're up 4. Relax.
3-1.
I'm looking like
Oh, it's only 4? Oh,
It was 6 when I first said it.
that was a very misleading. Like,
I thought. OKC in 7.
yeah, no.
Sorry.
Appreciate you, Koki, for stopping by. Ethan
Thank
for
you for
stopping
having
by.
us, man.
Appreciate
Thank
We'll
y'all.
you.
definitely
always,
set
man.
up that podcast with those kids.
For sure.
Because if they go pro, I want the footage.
So if we win the chip too, probably. I mean, I don't know if y'all want to do it before, after. If we lose, I don't know about bringing them
Nah,
up.
nah, we'll do it.
You really don't know about.
So the only,
Can't count
the
on me
only
after
thing
that.
I'm worried about
Can't
is
count on me after that.
like they're gonna be playing while it'll be hard to schedule while in season. If I can
for sure.
get y'all in before,
The trophy right there, though.
You know, we got-
During
couple
summertime for sure. Yeah, we could probably do it.
We'll figure it out. We'll-
after the
we'll-
season.
Before
or
the
something.
season begins in
Yeah.
December, right? Is it?
Yeah.
yeah, we can
usually
figure it out.
start. First game is like December. For us, it was always like December 10th to 15th.
After Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for stopping by. Co-host REG,
Thank you.
co-host
y'all.
Sanchez, I'm
Thank you,
Melly
thank
Mel.
you.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Adios, mi gente.
Shut up.
Fire.
806 The Show is a proud member of the Vibe Entertainment family, so make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as Facebook and the Gram. Leave us some comments, hit us with some likes, show us some love. You already know. It's 806 The Show.
806 The Show, you heard? Take that. 806 The Show.